Can't see me? Hold on, let me
I
put my
can.
ear.
I've been seeing you.
Oh, okay, okay. I was curious. I didn't know if you could see me.
I see you. I see
Can you
you.
hear me?
I can
Okay, you
hear
can hear me
you.
too?
I can
Alright,
hear
bet.
you, and
Good.
I can see you.
And you can see me. Alright, now
I
we
can hear
cracking.
you, and I can see you.
Okay, let's get to it. Hold on, let me get myself. This is myself right.
Are we live now?
Yeah, we live. We are live
Okay,
right now.
we are live.
Yep. So we just waiting on people to show up, and then we'll we'll do. We're going backwards this time.
I knew you was gonna go backwards because you went forwards earlier. So I
Yeah.
noticed your pattern of going back and forth between backwards and forwards. Also,
Yeah.
I
Hell
was
yeah.
gonna ask you about timestamps. Like, am I supposed to? Are you gonna keep the timestamps, or are you gonna do that?
Um, I don't even got pad, but you can keep the timestamps if you want. Yeah, that'll
I
work.
okay. Well, okay, because
That's gonna work for you.
yeah. So I don't know how it works on here, but it. I'm pretty. I got it.
You see the time?
Yeah, I can see it. It say live. The live time next to it is the timing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
Melanie. What's up, Marie E? Hey, Kim. Y'all back for it? Y'all back again? All right, y'all. So today we doing a collab. Today I got Shay with I Am Spiritually Thrived.
Hey
Um,
y'all.
one of my favorite reads on Instagram. So check her out on
Likewise.
Instagram. Follow her on Instagram. Follow her on YouTube. She's got content on here too. She posts a lot on Instagram. So y'all, if y'all be on Instagram, you're gonna really love her there. But she's also getting like more active here too. So we're trying to bring her into the fold.
Period.
Yeah. What's up, Genesis? Hey, Sherry. All right, so we're gonna be going backwards, y'all. We can. I'm gonna get started, and we're asking your
Hey.
next lesson. So we're gonna go start on Pisces real quick. Boop. Pisces. All right, so Pisces. Maybe I'll just use tarot. All right. So Pisces, your next big blessing. Oh, it's gonna be a wish come true. Some of y'all it could be a renewal in love, but it could also just be a renewal in hope. You know what I mean? You could have more care. You could be also getting some type of large influx of money. This could be maybe more patrons, or this could just be a big interaction. Some of y'all with a celebrity or somebody who's influential, important in that way. They may be shining the spotlight on you or shining some type of focal light on you or something like that. It's gonna be a good turnout for some of y'all. So this could be like more interactions where people are like, maybe patronizing you, paying you, or something like that. Maybe you're going to a big event because you're about to be singled out or picked out of a group or of like a, I don't know, you're about to be singled out. So it's basically a level up coming up with the Seven of Wands here. So it's something you guys been fighting for, and basically, if at one point you guys were feeling like it's hopeless or feeling like what I mean, maybe stressed, like giving up or just kind of like throwing in the towel, somebody's about to come and inspire you to keep going or to help you realize like you were right along the whole time. You know what I mean? So this could also be you having more of a sense of self, separating yourself from others, and this makes you stand out a lot more. Like maybe you're used to, maybe you're showing more of like an Aquarian aspects of yourself, where it's like a little weird, a little quirky, or it's just not like everybody else does. It's your own little thing. I am hot in here for a second,
Not
y'all.
too much on us Aquariuses, Newbie, okay?
Nah, nah, ain't nothing wrong with y'all. Yeah, y'all not bad. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all. Hold on, I
And
gotta get
that's
my.
crazy. You said you got hot. I got hot too. That's wild.
You feel that? Yeah, come on.
I
Maybe it's just
feel the
hot.
heat.
It might just be hot in my apartment too, because it's like 81 degrees. So
It
I might
could
got
be
turn.
hot, or it could be the Pisces getting hot. Like things
It
are
could be,
heating
yeah,
up
you
for
could be
them.
heating up. Right. In fact, I am looking at this Ace of Wands. It could be that. You are right. Because you're about to realize something about yourself that's going to inspire you and hype you up to keep going. So you may find more motivation, you may find more enthusiasm, or you may just come up with an innovative idea to maybe dig yourself out of a hole. Because it's kind of like a rebirth or like a coming back, like a phoenix reborn, coming back and realizing, like, oh, this whole time I could have been doing X, Y, Z. Now, either somebody's going to show this to you, like give you the idea, help you over some type of hardship. Like, they keep motivating you. Say, for instance, because sometimes I even think of this as like, how like if you want to lose weight or you want to just do anything, and there's like a obstacle or a difficulty just doing it. Maybe it's complex because you've never done it this way. Somebody shows up to kind of help you, or you just get inspired and just try it. One of the two ways is happening here. So either somebody's coming in to inspire you to do this, or you're just going to be, getting it from yourself and just trying different things, and one of them are going to hit or one of them are going to stick. You know what I mean? And then from there, you're going to feel inspired to keep putting yourself out there or feel inspired to keep showing up in some way. So I think of like sometimes like working out or you know what I mean losing weight. You know how it'd be a difficulty, but then let's say you get a study buddy or a workout buddy or somebody who goes along the path with you. They keep you inspired. They keep your fire stoked. So that's your next big blessing. It could be a pivotal friend or a pivotal influence of somebody, like a role model showing up into your life. So it could be Aquarius, could be a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Leo. All right, go ahead, get him, Shay.
Go ahead and get them. It's crazy. Okay, Spices, Pisces. I'm seeing here that you guys are going through, like, you guys are about to get ready and overcome some obstacles. So your next blessing is overcoming obstacles. Okay, so it's like the universe is on your side, helping you succeed things that you guys have been, possibly crashing out over. Possibly things have been just falling apart around you. I feel like you guys are gaining the power and the strength to overcome those things as well. I'm also seeing here, you guys are seeing the potential in what and what others overlook when it comes to you, right? So I feel like you guys are in this energy of getting ready to trust the process of trusting the process and allowing things to just happen, right? And regaining your power. So you could have given your power away a lot. You could have been somebody that was just very you could have just been somebody that always wanted to solve everybody else's issues, like you always wanted to put that Captain Save a Hole cape on, you know what I mean? So I feel like you guys are, returning that and pushing that back onto yourself, and you're seeing the vision, you're seeing past things. And I'm also seeing that you guys are letting go of illusions as well. That's a Pisces thing. I'm a Pisces North Node in Venus, so I know all about delusion, illusions, and all that shit. So I do feel like you guys are no longer allowing the illusions of time, the illusions of things that you guys haven't been able to see past to fool you anymore. So I feel like you are where you need to be right now as well. Hey. Oh, and I'm also seeing here that you guys are also gaining more wisdom, all right, with this Hermit card. I feel like you guys are gaining more wisdom because you guys are seeing the vision. You guys are seeing or overcoming the obstacles. I feel like you guys are looking at things a little differently about how you guys could be looking at things differently. You could have been used to solving things one way, and it's like now you're doing it a whole different way, a way that's more effective for you that wasn't effective in the past. Yeah, so it looks like you guys are overcoming obstacles and you guys are releasing old patterns and old habits. Hey. Yeah. Oh, and I feel like there's also some finances coming in for you. You guys could be getting some news about money, about progress within a project as well. And the Ace of Wands, that's crazy. We both pulled the Ace of Wands.
Yeah.
So definitely things are heating up for you guys. I'm also seeing this could be a move as well. Look, I have the 4 coins at the bottom of the deck. So there could have been something that you guys were holding on to that you needed to let go of, which is why this cycle is here. Letting go of illusions, letting, stop fooling yourself. Okay. And I feel like now you guys are seeing beyond that. You guys are seeing the potential within yourselves that you guys haven't seen before. And it's just like simple things that you overlooked. It could have been something as simple as the way you tie your shoes.
Right. That'll
It
do
could
it.
be
You're tripping
like
over yourself.
why did I just so look, I just got the vision of, how those old school grandmas, how they put their bras on and they like twist it
Oh.
around.
Yeah.
So y'all could be y'all could be y'all could be putting on y'all bras differently, or just it don't even have to be your
But no, that's
oh
real. That's real. That's how I be too, Shay. I be off the wall with it sometimes. You be like, whoa, that was deep. Yeah. Yeah.
I do
So
it
you just
too.
just
I do
just
it
getting
too.
outside your comfort. Yeah, just getting outside your comfort zone. That's real shit.
Yeah, it's getting outside your comfort zone, and it's just so do I. I still do it the old school. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm real silly. That's what y'all gotta know is that I'm real silly. That's one thing I'm not
No,
gonna let
Marie.
go is twisting the bra around. That's effective as hell. That's always what
Look,
I'm gonna do.
that's what Marie said. Marie said I still do that. She said no
Yep,
nobody got
I
to
seen
this shit.
it. Oh my god, I got tears in my eyes. I literally seen the visual of that shit, so I'm dying.
Me too.
All
That's what
right.
made me uncomfortable. Growing up and seeing that, like, oh nah.
Oh
I grew
must
up
know how
I
to.
grew up around a lot of women, so that was annoying when I was growing up. I was like,
Oh man, come
you
on
got the
now.
milkers. Yeah, you feel me? I catch them at the wrong time
Put
as
them
they
bags
play.
away, ma'am. Ain't nobody
Exactly.
trying to see them sagging things.
Exactly. Put the milkers away. I use that. You done, Shay, or you gonna keep
Oh
going?
no, I'm done.
You done?
I done
All
laughed
right.
myself out of it.
All right. So let's go. We are on Aquarius. All right. So what? What somebody say? Somebody said us men only got one real way to put our drawers on, so we
Right?
can't.
Look, I swear
Facts.
to God, I
Facts.
swear I was
Facts.
literally going to.
No,
I
you
couldn't
ain't
even use
lying.
y'all as an example. I
You
couldn't
ain't
even
lying.
use y'all as an example.
Yeah, because we gotta do it the old tried and true. If you put your pants on backwards, there's a problem. Hey, yo.
Exactly.
All right, so Aquarius, your next big blessing. Where do we go? Okay, Hermit. So I guess somebody who ghosted you guys or somebody who was unresponsive, sometimes it be like a job or something that was important that you need to get clarity on is coming to y'all. So it could be possibly just maybe even yourself, like getting closer to yourself. Let me see, it's deeper introspection. So, oh, you guys are discovering some money or discovering maybe money that you've lost. Money that you lost, or this could even be somebody who's going to move in with y'all, or you're moving in somewhere else. Because I got a possibility of a moving soon, a partnership. It's going to be a non-traditional relationship. Some of y'all could just be a partnership, like to make business for business. Because we got the Hierophant and we got the Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. So it's going to be good news in your career shortly. So it's going to be increasing your status. So this could be just being discovered or being like noticed, maybe getting more recognition. Because it's almost like maybe you guys were hidden at one time, or you guys were playing yourself small, or just kind of like I'm gonna say keeping yourself in a certain area, like maybe a box, or just kind of restraining yourself to a certain like dynamic or a certain way of thinking or way of behaving. So you guys are about to start maybe becoming a lot more maybe rebellious or a lot more unorthodox in your approaches. So you guys may find something else to devote yourselves to too. So you know what it is, you guys are like taking breaks or being comfortable, like not having to do like maybe the hard work every day or not having to, it's like your pattern gets inconsistent in a way, but in a good way where you start seeing more results. It's like you take breaks. So these could be like what they call sprints when it comes to like creative or when it comes to working, where you're working, let's say 90 hours at a time, or yeah, 90 hours at a time, and then you take a break for maybe 90 hours, and then you go again. But each time you're doing it, you're going to see more results or more progress. So you guys are going to be starting to take things at your own pace and not feeling rushed or feeling like you need to carry the expectation of others. It's going to be more so on your time. So this may even be a job. I kind of feel like it's a job or being discovered in a way by somebody who has status or has influence. They may show up as like they might show up as like a mentor too for some of y'all because of the Hierophant could be a mentor, and the Knight of Pentacles is a confidant. So you're gonna have a friend, one who you could trust, you could tell your deeper secrets to. You're gonna feel comfortable around the people that are coming around your way too, because they'll be putting a lot of effort to show you that they're trustworthy, that they're devoted. They're gonna show up for you reliably. So this may even include, like I said, help you guys achieve either more financial gain or just like an increase in status. You know what I mean? So it's no more like hiding away, no more being recluse. You guys are gonna get out of that energy of being maybe socially awkward. It's gonna be a sense of self, a sense of pride, or a sense of confidence where you don't really need other people to maybe validate you, or you don't need other people to motivate you, or you won't need other people to stand up for you or fight your battles or carry your responsibilities. You'll be able to do it. But you'll also have somebody who'll come in from time to time and help you push, help you stay on task. You know what I mean? So these are just like friends and people who probably wouldn't have been your usual type. You might not hung out with them on a regular basis. Maybe you guys have different value systems or a different walk of life. You're gonna be hearing from them. They're gonna probably start reaching out a lot more, maybe conversations a lot more. They're gonna help you increase your money because I see a Seven of Pentacles. You're gonna have an increase in money or like a promotion. This may be like a promotion that was held back from some of y'all or progression that you guys just weren't able to get because maybe you were going about it in the wrong way because we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse. So I kind of feel like you're about to see a lot more rewards for your efforts, you know what I mean, or a lot more gains for your efforts. This could just be maybe debts being paid back. So like maybe somebody you hadn't heard. Because at first I said somebody who ghosted you because I was kind of getting that vibe with the Hermit, Four of Pentacles, somebody you hadn't seen. They kind of show up and they take on either a responsibility or they pay back something. So it may be like a loan or it may have been like a obligation they were meant to do. Somebody keeps up on it. So it may be just money that you were owed or a debt you were owed, or it's good news and money. You know what I mean? Good news and money, and you're gonna see a lot more results by like slowing it down, taking your time, like paying attention to the I would say the your methods or like being methodical. So something like that is happening here, and you could probably just be getting more time to yourselves though. But I feel like y'all ain't gonna really want that Because the people who are showing up are going to be people who show up for your calls like regularly. Like maybe you didn't know that you needed the help. They're showing up and doing it because these are people who seem to be experienced or have been maybe down that path or down that road before. So they're like, okay, look, they show up as like a guide, but like unofficially. You know what I mean? So these may just be friends, but like they've been down the path of certain like they say maybe defeat or certain paths that didn't really lead to the success that you're looking for. It's like this somebody who'll come in and tell you like, hey, look, follow me. I got this. This is what I know how to do. This is somebody who's very smart or very like analytical that's coming into your life. And it seems like a mentor, or it just seems like somebody you could learn from. You know what I mean? So this could even be like a learning curve where like you pick up information very quickly from this person, and then you're able to use it, utilize it, and it helps you build up very quickly. So maybe it's just a resource that they're giving you. I don't know. Could be a resource, but you may have to wait on it. So I guess it's something you've been waiting on for a while too, because it's about to come into fruition. Anyway, it could be a Sag, could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo. It's on you, Shay.
All right. Aquarius. God, what the heck? Oh no. Okay, I'm tripping. I thought I didn't put the timestamp down, but I did.
Okay, thank you.
1620. I was about to freak out like, oh my God, I don't like going back and doing that.
I know, especially
Okay.
with both of us.
Hecking no, it wouldn't have happened.
Mhm.
I was playing. But Aquarius, so I'm seeing here that you guys are attracting what it is that you want. Okay. I feel like you guys are attracting in, you know, it's like what you're putting out into the universe is what you're attracting right now. I feel like you guys are in this energy of charm, being charmed and flourishing. Okay. So I do feel like you guys are flourishing. You have everything you need to succeed. You just got to keep going and growing. So I feel like sometimes you guys, like Nooney said, like you guys get stuck in your track at time, stuck in your tracks at times, and you kind of get like a bit inconsistent. He may not have said it that way, but I'm seeing it that way. Like you may get a bit of inconsistent with what it is that you're doing, the flow that you're going on in life. You could start a routine and it could be something that you get bored with very quickly. I feel like you guys are now becoming more aware of that, and you're okay, so it's like you're becoming more aware. And I feel like you are changing the way that you look at things, and how you look at it changes. Okay. So I feel like that's one of the blessings, is because you guys aren't going to be so, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, pr- uh, dang. I
Brain
had a
fart.
brain fart.
I know, right? Hey, yo, listen, it happens to me too. I'm like, where was I just going with that? No, okay, go ahead. Don't worry
No,
about it.
procrastination. You guys aren't going to be procrastinating. So that's a blessing, especially for an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius sun. So you guys aren't going to be in this energy of procrastination. I'm also seeing here that you guys are about to be receiving some sort of emotional fulfillment as well. I feel like there is a new moon coming up in Taurus on the 29th. I feel like you guys are going to be doing some manifesting during that time, or you guys could either be receiving some blessings around that time. The moon cycle is 3 days before and 3 days after is when the energy is still good. So I see you guys doing like bay leaf magic, like calling in money, calling in love, calling in whatever it is that you want. So that's a part of the attracting. You attracting what it is that you want. You have to know that life is magical, and you have to expect miracles if you want it. So a little bit of being delusional. So I feel like you guys are going to be using your delusions in a positive way versus using it in a way of, oh yeah, like I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna have a six pack by in 2 weeks. When you
Hmm.
like, or I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna have that BBL body within 3 days. Like, no, ma'am, no, sir. Like, that's not gonna happen. I feel like it's more of practical things. Like, you guys are being delusional about, like, yeah, I can make this happen, and and making short term goals and actually meeting them. So I feel like that's something that you guys are also doing. Ooh, you guys have heavy Pisces energy here. Yeah, it's moon magic. Some of you guys could have a cat or getting a pet. If you have a cat or a pet, I feel like that pet is going to be opening up more um it's like when we connect with our pets, I feel like you guys are going to be what's the word I'm looking for? It's like bonding with your pet more. Your pet is going to be coming towards you, but it's like the pet is going to be exchanging good energy with you. Okay, the pet is going to be exchanging good energy with you. I'm also seeing here like there could be like a soulmate connection or a mutual understanding coming in between you and somebody, whether this is love or platonic. Okay, I'm also seeing here that this, if this is a love interest, I feel like there could have been some hidden emotions behind this. I still feel as if this person's gonna hide their emotions or hide some things from you, but I don't feel like it's gonna be as bad as it was before. So I feel like there's gonna be some expression, but there's not gonna be a lot expression, or the expression that you're expecting, but it is gonna be something. But that's a blessing because it's like somebody is breaking their shell finally, right? And I'm also seeing here that you guys are making a final decision on something as well. Um, Breaking generational curses, which is also a blessing for you because you are no longer allowing certain things that held you back in the past to help let. Oh God, I'm talking like we're in the retrograde.
That's what I be doing. No, no, it happens to me all the time. Go ahead, shoot this shit.
It's like allowing certain things that held you back in the past to keep you secluded. Like for instance, how you guys are all here, spiritually. You guys are watching tarot. Back in the day, growing up in a church, that's something that we couldn't do.
We couldn't do that. That's
We
for
could
sure.
not do that. We could not do that. That is something that we could not do growing up. But I feel like you guys are opening up broadening your horizons and seeing things in a different way, becoming more aware and connecting with who you are and opening up to who you are and being able to practice religion or practice whatever it is that you want to practice at the same time as your beliefs. So, yeah. Take it away, Noonie, for the
All
caps.
right, I got it. Caps, you the best sign ever. Here we are. Here we are, the best sign ever. Y'all is blessed. We are here. All right, Capricorn. Okay, so you guys are about to hear from somebody you guys haven't heard from in a while. Could be a Gemini, could be a Pisces. They're going to initiate. So I guess this is good. This could be somebody you guys are missing or somebody who is missing you. Some of y'all also could be getting inspired with maybe like past projects, maybe like deciding to finally like put your foot down. I mean, not put your foot down, maybe put your foot down. I was thinking that you guys are finally getting inspired to actually start taking action on maybe projects or ideas that you guys have had lingering, or just things, the tasks that you guys want to get to. Like maybe you said, I'm gonna clean out the closets, or I'm a wash my car today, or get it detailed or something. You guys are finally start taking action on these things. You'll have enough energy to do it. So it won't just be like you're just doing it and dragging yourself through the motions. You're gonna have the energy or your endurance and stamina to do it. So it could also be more confidence too in areas where maybe you were afraid to maybe express yourself or to take action. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sag, or Pisces. These maybe people who are influencing you during this time or whatever. So your next blessing, some of y'all is losing weight or becoming very obsessed with your body, or others are becoming obsessed with your body. I don't know how it's going to be a blessing, but it could be. Yeah, self-care. So maybe you guys are taking better care of your body. Could be weight loss, you know what I mean? Or just like a different composition for your body. You know what I mean? Short, long distance travels, and a big accomplishment is coming for some of y'all. Some of y'all may be online, or it may be at work, or just be in like your environment, your everyday environment where people see you at all the time. You guys may be getting a lot more admiration, getting a lot more flirty messages, or a lot more compliments, or it seems to be on your appearance, or it seems to be on some type of like results or progress that you made. Could be at work. It could be like good news that they've heard, you know what I mean, and people wanting to share in with you and wanting to do things for you and stuff like that. But for most of y'all, it seems that these are people who are chasing y'all, or you're about to be chased by like it seems a lot of people who did you wrong before. So you got, oh wait, it's justice in reverse. So you guys are getting the opportunity for like retribution or for like payback, or to maybe like rectify a situation between somebody else. Could be like a court, somebody else's court case. Maybe you were done wrong. They could be looking at it, maybe overturning it. Or if it's not a court case, then it has to do with a relationship where it was one sided. Maybe you were investing more, maybe you were giving more, maybe you were doing more talking, maybe you were doing more, I don't know, just maybe more work. Doesn't really matter. You guys are about to get reparations for that. We got the world here. So it could be just exposure. Like it just seems like more people are going to be able to see you guys. So maybe you guys are traveling more, maybe you guys are just outside more, or wherever you go that you normally go, people are going to be noticing you guys a lot more. And like I said, some of y'all, because of the physical appearance, And then others of you, it's because maybe you've had some type of achievement that everybody knows about. Because the Eight of Wands is good news, but it could also be like it was told by like other people, so other people have heard about some type of success you've had or some type of results that you've gotten that came back. You know what I mean? Maybe some of y'all I was gonna say inconclusive. So I kind of feel like that could be a court case in a way. So maybe or something like that. Like they can't prove it for some. So I don't know. I don't know. Four Swords though, you guys are learning from your mistakes a lot faster, and you guys are feeling confident enough to say the bold thing or say the wrong thing. So you guys may be coming off loud and wrong at times, but like not afraid or not caring if you rub people the wrong way. That might have been something that some of y'all were afraid of, like just going out and expressing yourself, or just going out on a limb and doing as you please. Because the we got the world, so it is travel. You're gonna have travel, but you're also just gonna be like feeling confident enough to just do as you please. You may be coming and going. It's like you have a burst of energy. You know what I mean? So you may start slowing down the way you talk, but also start like slowing down like the need to show up a certain way. Cause like I'm doing what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. So maybe it's a job then. Maybe if it's not, I don't know. It kind of gives a job vibe too, because the world is here. But I don't think it's a job. I think that you guys are just about to have a lot more like admirers or a lot more people maybe pursuing you guys or a lot more people approaching you guys. Just a lot of exposure. This could be online because of the world. So maybe you're posting more pictures. I don't know how that's a blessing, but I guess maybe who you're interacting with, these may be like well-known people because of the world and the life coach. So these may be people who are like, oh yeah, in the justice. So these got to be people who are maybe popular or who have some type of reputation. You know what I mean? They could be fixing your reputation or fixing a wrong that they done to you. I got any of that happening here, but it's good news that's coming in from afar, coming either through email, text, call, DM, something. You're gonna be hearing from it soon. So it could just be messages you were waiting to hear from. You know what I mean? So it's exciting. So some of y'all may just like I was gonna say take off and maybe go on trips or just be like roaming. Just go where you want to go. That's really what the vibe is like. I'm just gonna go where I want to go, say what I want to say, act how I want to act. Just overly confident and overly self-assured. You know what I mean? And other people may confirm to you that you're right, or other people may confirm to you that it's okay, or you know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of new experiences that are coming to your world. You know what I was hearing? A whole new world. Who's that by?
That's Aladdin.
It's Aladdin. Boom. That's what I was thinking of. I was like, yeah, I was
Magic
just hearing it.
carpet ride.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. So you could just be like, just taking off and just, so maybe you're taking off, getting more exposure or just becoming popular in a way where everybody just wants to be around you. Because you're going to notice the way your interactions have changed. People are saying bolder things to you, or people are being maybe more forthright, or they're being blunt, just kind of blunt with you guys. You know what I mean? So that's a blessing. So oh, so you know what it is? It's a blessing because you don't have to wonder like how people are perceiving you or what's the next step. Because I know as a Capricorn, I know as a Capricorn, you guys would be like, well, what's next? What do I do next? What's my next step? You know what I mean? Like always maybe needing somebody to lead or show you, or always wanting to take charge, like but afraid that if you take action that maybe it goes wrong. You guys will be getting out of that energy because even if you make the mistake, you'll learn a lot quicker from it. So it's like you're learning on the go. All right, so you could be done with the Sag, could be done with the Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius, Libra. Yeah. All right, get him, Shay.
I'm in a Capricorn sun in Vedic, so that definitely resonated for sure.
Okay. I'm a Sag in Vedic.
Really?
Can you, can you tell?
All right, Caps. So I'm seeing here that you guys are following your intuition as well as your intuition is growing, which is a blessing for you because it's like you're not why did I just hear walking in the valley of the shadow of death? I don't know why I heard that. Maybe you guys like to read Psalms or something like that, or maybe it's a blessing because you guys are about to start picking up on your Psalms and reading protection Psalms. For me to have said that, or for me to have thought that, maybe you guys are reading more protective Psalms. I feel like you guys are also a blessing is you guys are sitting still and you don't have to really make any moves. You don't really have to do much of anything because I feel like you're gaining the respect that you so much deserved a long time ago. And I feel like you guys are attracting that. I'm also seeing here that you guys could have a deceased loved one as well. There could be somebody that passed on. Whether this is giving me like a very older person energy. I feel like they are revamping you or they're reviving you of what was lost. They're restoring your balance and things that you have lost within yourself, because it looks like there has been some depression here. Like you could have been having this person in your thoughts for quite some time, and this could have been a water sign that passed. Doesn't have to be. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that passed away. It does not have to be. It could be an air sign as well. Doesn't have to be, but that's what's sticking out the most. They could have had it in their chart, or they could have passed on during those seasons. But this person that passed away is important, and why it's coming up is because I feel like this person is trying to give you a second chance, a another opportunity to do things right, the things that you couldn't do before, or the things that you weren't able to do. It's also giving me the energy that they're giving you another opportunity to do better than what your parents did, or to do better than what they did if they were a parent of yours. Okay, so it's like they're guiding you. This moon card keeps on coming out. So I definitely feel like this could have been somebody you could I don't know where this is coming from, but it's a blessing because this person is coming through. I'm gonna just put it out there. It's a blessing that this person is coming through during this reading. You could have been a liar as a kid, or you could have got caught up doing bad stuff as a kid because you felt awkward, you felt out of place with your family members, or you felt out of place. And it was like this one person was always there and had your back. Like, leave that baby alone. Like, the baby just needs some more attention. The baby just needs some attention. You working all the time, you doing this, you got all these responsibilities. That's why they acting like that, because they ain't getting no attention. I feel like, I'm not saying you were a problematic child, but you did problematic things, so that you did problematic things to get any kind of attention that you could, because you didn't receive it from the people that you needed to receive it, right? So I feel like now, it's like, now that this person has passed on, I feel like I feel like now that this person has passed on, they're passing the torch down to them, their wisdom, which was their torch. So they're passing down that torch of wisdom down to you, and helping you use that in a different way. So it's like, if life has been hard for you, it's like they're passing the torch to you for life to be a whole lot more easier than what it was. Like I said, if you had a hard life growing up or anything like that, I feel like they're shining their light on you. They could be coming to you in your dreams as well. You could be seeing flickering lights. Even if, like, your tire pressure on your car, if it goes off and it comes back on, it goes off and then it comes back. Dooney, why you making that face?
Cause yo, my tire. Listen. To this morning, I went to the gym. So my tire pressure was like the sensor goes off. So I go to Wawa. I'm like, let me just put some air in it. All four of my tires are good. So I'm like, maybe the tire sensor is going bad. It just went off this morning. It's been pissing me off. My next door neighbor, he's a mechanic. He's like, I don't know, maybe it's the sensor. The tires is good, but it's saying check tire pressure, pissing me right off this morning. Made me worried because I don't want to come out in the morning, go to the gym, or go take my daughter to school, and my tire
Yeah,
be flat. You feel me? So it just
right.
happened in my head, and then you just said that. I was like, hey.
Well, the tire pressure is talking about, the tire pressure coming off and on like that, or if your tires are good, or the message behind the tire pressure is that this person is making sure that you're aware and paying attention while you're on your way out for safe travels, is what I'm picking up here for this person. And I'm also seeing here, you could be getting some sort of an emotional apology from somebody here. This could also be like a friend or a family member that misconstrued some things, or could have over analyzed something and blamed you for something that wasn't really what it was cracked up to be. Like, they could have, like, say for instance, they blamed you because they shit their pants because they drank so much with you. Like, how the hell you gonna blame me for that? Or they could have accused you of putting an X-Lax or something in there, and you're like, I didn't do that. But in all reality, the food that they ate that day, along with the drink that they drank that day, didn't agree with them. So they blamed you for something that you really didn't do. Don't ask me where
That
that
was
came
their
from.
fault. Now I get what you're saying though. Somebody else's. It wasn't your fault, basically.
It wasn't your fault. So it put that however it goes for you in this situation. But I definitely feel like somebody here who misconstrued something or made something out to be nothing and made you the enemy is coming back to apologize to you for that. And I feel like this person is going to admit a bit of jealousy that they have towards you for the reasoning behind why they reacted the way that they did.
Mm, that'd be dope.
That'd be
You think?
dope.
Yeah. Like somebody actually, you know how people take accountability for shit they do and then they tell you why they did it? You're like, oh, okay, that'd be pretty
Yeah.
decent. I always like clarity about why you be doing dumb shit. I don't want you
I
to just
do too. Like, why
don't
the
just
hell
leave
you do
it
that
there.
dumb
Yeah,
shit?
why was you doing that? Yeah, like what was you on?
Exactly.
Hey, Shaw, who I was about to say who is Booby, but you meant Noonie. I was like, okay.
I was wondering who boobies and
I was like, who
caps,
is Booby? Yeah, I was like, who's Booby? You know a Booby?
booby caps.
Exactly. Exactly. Spell check. Cardeezy, get it together. All right, so we on Sag. Sag, your next blessing, next big blessing coming your way. Let's see what y'all got. Did I do these already? Nope, I did. All right, what y'all got? So y'all got possibly an apology. Yep. Could be somebody trying to make up with y'all. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's someone who's wanting to give to you guys now, wanting to invest in the relationship. They may not invested before, but I guess this time this person's willing to take a risk. So this may be somebody who you guys really want around y'all. So let's say these can even be previous friends, because usually Page of Cups I see them like it's family, cousins, or people who you'd be pleased to hear from. So somebody you guys would be pleased to hear from is going to reach out. Maybe they patronize y'all. This could be somebody you guys admire, or this is somebody who maybe invites you guys to do something together. They may be higher up than y'all because it's Six of Pentacles. There's maybe somebody who's higher up than y'all, or somebody who's like maybe successful or known online some way, or somebody who you guys, like I said, maybe a celebrity, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I get them to be like a risk taker or somebody who just is able to do as they please. So they're doing pretty well. They must be pretty well established, especially with the Six of Pentacles. They're wanting to give to y'all. So they're wanting to give y'all a little something or like maybe a token of appreciation. Sometimes it could just be a leg up. You know what I mean? They're trying to offer you a come up. So whoever this is trying to offer you guys a come up. Maybe it's a trip that they pay for, because the Six of Pentacles could even be that. Like there's a motive behind it, but the motive may be that they like you, that they're fond of you. You know what I mean? So they may present an opportunity to help you guys move up in some way, either in career, either in status, either in resources, or they're going to pay for something for you, just as a way of maybe flirting. So that might be the next blessing. So maybe it's a bill, or maybe it's a I don't know an expense. It's like a way of like either showing that I want to be friendly, or it's like a friendly gesture, an apology, or it's a flirty move that somebody's trying to do. So they may like pay for lunch, cash app you, do something like that. They're just going to take a risk to maybe expose themselves or expose how they feel about you. Like it may come off as playfully flirty or playfully like playful banter, but someone's going to be trying to make a move on y'all shortly. So it's, like I said, it's somebody who you guys would want to entertain or want to like have this opportunity with. Some of y'all they may be a little bit older, or this is just somebody who's like very mature, very popular. 'Cause I got the Six of Wands and the King of Cups. So it's maybe somebody who, if they're in just a job or like a creative venture or a business venture, this is somebody who's well established, already having their thing intact. So like whatever they share with you could move you up a level for sure. You know what I mean? Maybe not put you where they are, but it don't really matter. You'll be living a more comfortable life dealing with whoever this is, or being in cahoots with whoever this is. So it could be somebody you don't really socialize with because the Three of Cups, but it's somebody who cares about your well-being or cares about your livelihood. So could be a boss, could be a manager. They could be giving you a promotion or whatever. But I also kind of feel like it could be just an apology from somebody who maybe wasn't. Then you guys didn't start off on the right foot. You know what I mean? Maybe you invested more into the relationship. Maybe you, I don't know, were maybe more flirtatious. Maybe you were more open and honest with them. You know what I mean? Maybe they were shy. I think that might be what it is. Maybe that's what they expressed to you. It's like they were shy because the Three of Cups is like they don't really associate or they don't really like they're not as like social with people. They're not as like friendly. This is somebody who's not really they're likable, but they don't like a lot of people. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who finds you to be like, maybe the apple of their eye or just like a gentle, a soft spot in their heart. So somebody could be giving you grace in a way, or just giving you maybe doing you a favor or something like that. They're trying to show you that they care, but they care a lot more than what they're telling you. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be them just trying their hand at it and just trying to feel out the situation. Maybe this is just them saying hi. So maybe if you guys never talked or they weren't like maybe like I said, they weren't being as friendly or as receptive to you, then it's going to start being more friendly or more talkative or more chatty or more social. You're gonna like they're gonna be happy to see you. That's what the change is. So I guess this is somebody who maybe like because Six of Pentacles for me is also reparations, almost like the justice. So it's somebody who maybe you invested in before. Now they're going to start investing back towards you or giving back towards you. You know what I mean? Just to try to show you that they're being sincere. They love you. If it's a romantic partner, somebody who loves you, and even if you guys don't really know them that well, this is somebody who like idolizes you. So they imagine you to be like, a trophy or like a husband or wife or somebody who they could really like invest in emotionally. You know what I mean? Somebody who they may even feel like they could have got lost in because they just want to take a risk. They just want to take a risk and see what happens or see if you're open to them. So it could be Aquarius, could be a Scorpio, could be a Taurus. Also, I wanted to say some of y'all are becoming a lot more comfortable in your body where you guys may start roaming, start going, I don't know, just start traveling, just start getting out more, maybe going places where you normally wouldn't go or haven't gone or places where like they just seem a little bit out of your range. Like this is not what I normally do. So you may be traveling a lot more. Like this may be I feel like somebody may I don't know, maybe pay for the trips for you to do this or like people are sponsoring it. Maybe it's people sponsoring it to do this for you. So maybe it could be a company or somebody, I don't know, or a businessman, like a philanthropist, but a King of Cups could be a philanthropist. So somebody's wanting to do something for you that they feel will make a difference in your life. You know what I mean? So some of y'all may be online where you maybe do a collab or you do something where you get more exposure, you get more recognition. Just even if you run a business, your business gets more exposure maybe because of who patronizes you. Like maybe they post you. They're like, oh, I just got a reading from Shay, I got a reading from Noonie, and they posted that they did. Like it could be a celebrity, it could be a star, it could just be somebody who's influential enough in your environment that it's going to make a difference. It's going to turn the tide for things, and people are going to want to invest or start taking you more seriously. So it could be a Taurus, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer.
Damn, Noonie, you clocked the T with my Sag placements, and C
Yeah,
Mac is funny as hell.
C-Mac is a ball. That's why we
Funny
got him
as
here.
hell. I'm
He
over here trying to
is.
keep my laugh in. He like,
He said
if a
him too.
cougar wanna buy me a used Honda Accord.
He said, I ain't turning it down. Facts, you feel me? Hey, we gotta
Man,
move
I am
up.
scream. I was holding that laugh in for so long, bro. Like I just could not. He is funny as hell, and Maria don't make it no better
No,
because
them, them together, them
she
together.
not making it no better. All right, Saggies. So, I feel like okay, with a blessing that's coming towards you. I don't know why this is. Well, this I can see why this is a blessing. Somebody here that was pretending or exaggerating. You could have had somebody around you that was bluffing about having this, that, and the other. Like they could have been like, yeah, I got a rollie. You see that rollie and it's not even real, type shit. Can you cuss on here?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. I don't know. So
yeah.
like you seeing somebody's rollie and it ain't even ticking or whatever the case may be. Like it's they jewelry not jewelrying. It's like it only
Mm-hmm.
shines in the sun type shit. It ain't shining in the nighttime. So it's like somebody that was fronting it's somebody that was fronting. You could have had one of them females with the fake BBLs, and when I say the fake BBLs, I'm talking about them fajas. Take that faja off as soon as y'all get behind closed doors, and
That thing
everything
dropped.
drop.
Yeah. Ah! I don't know how I know that. I'm just saying. They're like a melted
I'm
ice
sick of
cream
you.
cone.
I'm sick of you. Like everything dropped like the beat, okay?
Yeah.
But I feel like somebody is literally about I feel like somebody is about to like expose themselves to you and tell you the truth about themselves, okay? I feel like this is somebody that doesn't want to repeat patterns, okay? It's like they're trying smash peach booty. Let me get out of this. Let me get out of these comments because listen. Um but yes, I feel like somebody is being guided to be honest with you. Somebody is being guided to tell you the truth. I feel like this is somebody that does want a second chance with you, but I honestly feel like a lot of you guys are being protected from this energy as well, which is a blessing. Okay? So it's like this person couldn't come towards you and offer you anything or do anything because spirit was looking out for you. Your spirit guides, your angels and ancestors, whoever you pray to, was protecting you and guiding you, guiding this person away from you until you became more aware of yourself and what and not falling for the okie doke. You know, like this person could have been somebody that came through with apologies all the time and they never fell through, or they always repeated the same mistakes. So it's like this person is not is coming through more aware of who you are because you're secure enough within yourself. That's something that you've gained since being apart from this person. Security within yourself, knowing who you are, being comfortable with who you are, which is a blessing because sometimes we fall short on who we are when we get wrapped up into people. And I feel like you guys have went through the lesson so that you are no longer being wrapped up into people. You're wrapping yourself up in yourself. And I'm also seeing here that it's another blessing of yours is you being able to think outside the box. So anything that has been weighing down heavy on you, you're not taking it as is it being like a disadvantage anymore. You're taking that as an advantage to boss up, an advantage to step out of this and be like, okay, you know, I gotta make $1,000 in a week and a half. Watch me work. You know, proving yourself, proving something to yourself that you can do it. You know, having that drive. You know, things that you couldn't do before. So I feel like you guys are being guided and you are aware of that. And I feel like you guys are protecting yourself at the same time because it's like you're protecting yourself and the people who you allow into your energy. So I also feel like with me saying, allowing people into your energy is you're getting the bad I heard before I started, every time I see you I get a bad vibe. I don't necessarily feel like
That's my chick.
I know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I feel like you guys are it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad vibe from a person. It could be a group of people, you know, a group of people that you got sucked into. They keep on doing the same shit. They're not really changing. They could be some people that like to smoke and drink and hang out on the block all day, or
Mm,
smoke and drink and go to the club all day, you know, or do TikToks all day, you know, and not making no money off TikTok. Okay,
yeah,
let's just make that clear because you can make a bag off TikTok and you can't make a bag off TikTok. So I feel like it's one of those situations that you're surrounding yourselves around more like-minded people. You're no longer repeating cycles and dealing with drama because you're aware of who you are now.
mm, that was deep. I like that. Okay, we about to go on to Scorpio.
Or
Scorpio. All right. So Scorpio, your next big blessing. Let's look at that. What's up, Bree? Hey, Marie, you was right too, though. I know a little something about it. I don't know a whole lot, but I knew a little something. I did what C-Mac did. Walked right out. I'm out of here. All right. So you guys could be also resolving an issue with somebody you guys were dealing with, money issues or ending. So you guys could be progressing, maybe even starting to manage your finances better. All right. So yeah, you guys are about to have a conversation with somebody who you guys walked away from, maybe with a connection that where it didn't end or didn't go as far as you guys would have planned it to. It's somebody who's been missing y'all too. So yeah, they're about to start investing because I got Six of Pentacles and then the Knight of Cups, and they're coming back, and then the Justice. So I guess somebody who you guys maybe either had an unfulfilling relationship with, or just circumstances. Let's say that you didn't get. Let's say it was a job or an opportunity for advancement that you didn't get. There's going to be a talk about it. You know what I mean? So you can either challenge it, because you may get it too. Because I got the Six of Pentacles, you may get it. Somebody may have felt insecure around you guys having maybe more influence or more status. Maybe they were trying to hold you back, but it looks like somebody's about to make right on it. Either I don't know if it's the same person or if it's a different person, because you got three different people here. Three different people. You got Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and we got Cherry if we count as another person. So it could be somebody who maybe abused their authority against you, like maybe a boss, a manager, a father, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a sister, baby dad, baby mom, cousin, whoever. Somebody who abused their authority at one time is now questioning themselves or questioning their intention, their motives. So they're wanting to talk it out. It possibly could be an apology because of the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, but I don't think they're going to say, I'm sorry. I think what's going to happen is they're going to do something for you that could be useful. So this could be anything that may be useful to you. Like maybe they watch the kids on the weekend if you got kids. Maybe they watch the kids on the weekend. That's not your weekend, so that way you can go out and do stuff. Or maybe they pay for supplies for maybe your beauty kit or something. Or they do something that's useful. So
as
they're
I
trying
put
to put
lip
you
gloss
over.
on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't even notice it. But look, they try to do something useful, something here to kind of like fix their reputation with you or fix the way that you look at them. You know what I mean? So it's a talk to try to clear things up. And I seen the Six of Swords earlier when I split the deck, which means that we're moving on from a stressful period. But it comes from a conversation where we clear the air, say what we need to say, and then we just leave it there. You know what I mean? So I guess you're going to be talking to somebody, or there's going to be like, it could be even a deal in negotiation because we do have the justice here. So if you guys were having, let's say, a stagnancy, maybe it's say court proceedings, child support, I don't know, maybe just legal paperwork or just anything, maybe paperwork in general. Maybe you guys were behind on deadlines. Somebody may be giving you guys access or giving you leniency. They may give you leniency where they don't hold it against you, or they don't basically, I want to say flag you for it, but it's not even that. They don't even you don't get reprimanded or you don't get repercussions for it. You know what I mean? So you guys could be getting away with stuff that maybe other people normally wouldn't get away with. Like, you know what I mean? People doubt the people who are like maybe bringing it to them. Let's say that there's talk about you. Maybe people are trying to bring down your name or try to bring down, like, defame your name or something like that. Some of y'all could be winning maybe even a defamation case. I kind of get that vibe too with this Five of Swords and this Chariot in reverse. It's almost like people are trying to like desecrate your name or speak ill about your name or say, like, maybe give you bad reviews or like say stuff about you behind your back. You guys will be prevailing past that. Some of y'all just be moving, maybe just traveling, getting away from that crowd, leaving behind these people, but like not feeling bad about leaving them because it's really because you're having success that they're not able to share in. You know what I mean? So they feel left out. That's what's really going on. So jealousy around maybe you not needing them because they miss you. They miss maybe where you used to give to them or where you used to invest in them, or they miss when they had something over you. That's what the vibe really was. So maybe like this can even be like partners that maybe you wanted like love from and they weren't giving it to you freely. And then you stop wanting it. Now they feel bad because it's like, well, you were the only person that made me feel like I had something over somebody or made me feel like I was worthy of maybe like this admiration or this love that you were giving me. Like they had some type of status that maybe wasn't like earned or wasn't given. Maybe it came from like associating with you. Like maybe your name, your reputation. It may have been like from a partnership with y'all because it looked like somebody wants to fix their name, and then we got the Knight of Pentacles, so they want to show up. But it's with the Seven of Swords, which has to do them being strategic. So they're wanting to show up now as trustworthy, honest. But I guess it's them trying to make up for maybe what they've done in the past. So that could be a blessing because it can help you guys in your career, and it may be in a time when you're in need. So maybe they repay a favor, repay a debt that you wanted them to do, or they just come in and just express maybe something that they should have expressed to you before, and it helps solve whatever issues y'all were struggling with before. So could be a Pisces, could be Aquarius, could be a Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, Sag, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo. That is not. Okay, go ahead, Shay.
Wild reading, Noonie.
It was I seen all that
Um,
Aquarius. That's how I know it'd be wild when all that Aquarius in there.
so Scorpios, I'm seeing here that somebody that looked at you as like some sort of a sexual object or somebody that they only view like sex with. I feel like this is somebody that is looking at it more differently now. This is somebody that's wanting more intimacy, bonding. This could have been somebody that also abandoned you. Okay. It's like this person feels comfortable around you. It's like they want to confide into you. I'm also seeing here another, and but I also feel like you guys could be ending a cycle with a negative, with somebody that's negative. Okay, this could be somebody that was a Debbie Downer. All right, they could have been somebody that always complained about things too much, and it's like now you're getting the energy, or you're getting that surge within you to drop that cycle and let it go. You're creating a safe space for yourself. You're creating a safe space to where you can express yourself and explore your heart and see your new truth. Okay, so it's like you're being called to leadership as well, Scorpios. I feel like you guys are. It's time, and you guys, it's time for you to. And I feel like you guys are taking notion to step into your power and shine. Okay, shine beyond the obstacles that have been coming your way. Somebody that abandoned you, I feel like, yeah, it's somebody that abandoned you, somebody that was very lustful, very very lustful. Okay, very lustful energy.
Mhm.
I don't know, but I mean it is Scorpio, so I mean I'm not really surprised, but I feel like this is somebody that's looking at the connection with you differently. It's like you could feel like this person only hit you up for sex, or for pleasurable moments, as Noonie would say. And I feel like this person's looking at the situation a whole lot differently. But I'm also seeing here you guys are calling your power back from people, from like energy vampires, because anybody that is that sexually anybody that is that sexually, gosh damn, the moon card is like super popular tonight. I don't know how
Mm.
many times I didn't shuffle this card. It's like this person could have been hiding this for a while, hiding emotions, hiding this. Some of you guys could be seeing black cats, and if you see a black cat, that means that this person is more near than you think. You know, it could be a cat with black in it, mainly black, mainly black, but the cat could. Never mind.
What?
I'm not even gonna tell you what my visual was. Never mind. I'm not even gonna do it. But it could have been a disappointment. It could have been disappointment, and this person has known this, but it's like they sit there like I didn't do nothing. But it's like now they know. Like they've known that they did something, but it's like they kind of taking accountability in a way, but it's like they're not doing it all the way. So they're gonna they gonna ease their way in a little bit with a little bit of accountability just to get you to open the door. You know, do they want to see if the door is cracked a little bit for them to come through and say what they want to say?
Put their little toesies in the mix.
Out, yeah, stick their toes in.
Thank you
I'm
so much
also
for okay. You good?
I'm also seeing some grudges that was being held against you, or grudges that you were holding on to are being released. I feel like you guys are about to get ready. Like I said, you're stepping into your power, so things that were affecting you aren't going to be affecting you as much as they were anymore. Okay. I feel like you guys have these cards are so beautiful. FYI, it's like you guys have the power in your hands. I just heard you got the whole world in his hands or in your hands, right?
Basically,
And
my
I feel
song.
like,
That was my song when I was little.
yeah, mine too. I feel like you guys are seeing your power. You know, now that you know that you have this power, you're seeing it and you're displaying it for others to see. But I feel as if people aren't, you got to understand though, people aren't going to always be happy for you. And the blessing behind that is that you're not giving a fuck. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's the blessing behind that, is that you're not caring how people look at you or how people feel about the situation. You're caring, you're moving in your power, you're being guided to do that. And I feel like you're where you need to be right now, but I do feel like you are elevating. Okay, so don't allow stagnancy to make you feel like you're inadequate or you're not moving in the direction that you want, because you are.
Uh-huh.
um this deck that it's on you, Noonie. This deck, I would have to look for you. I got it off Etsy. Hey, sexy Lexi.
Is it a tarot? Cause I like the imagery from what I just seen.
Yes, I buy a lot of my decks from I buy a lot of my decks from Etsy and from, people on Instagram and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like I like to support local, or I like local. I like to support the community. So
Yeah.
I like to buy decks off of them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. What's up, Cozy Dreams? All right, so we about to get on Libra.
We're going
Libra.
backwards, you guys. Anybody that just entered, we're going backwards.
Mhm. In case y'all didn't know, this is Shay with I Am Spiritually Thrive. All
Thank
right,
you.
of course, of course. All right, so Libra, your next big blessing coming your way. Real ones. So a plan starting to come together, something that you guys were planning to do. You guys are about to start taking action on it, or somebody's planning to come see y'all. I guess it's somebody who you guys would want to see. This maybe somebody who courted y'all or is courting y'all. Could be an Aries, could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Sag. Yeah, so also I guess somebody maybe pushes forward. So it could be even a divorce. Cause we got the Tower in reverse and we got the Hermit and the Queen of Swords. So some of y'all may be cutting off a relationship or ending a certain pattern of behavior that you guys once did. You guys may be becoming a lot more focused on yourselves. I get like becoming self-possessed, where you're more focused about your needs, you're more focused about your gains. You know what I mean? Maybe even strategizing. Some of y'all are strategizing to maybe move or like leave house or change location. I get you guys just acting out unusually. Again, unusually, like, but going after things that you're passionate about. So this could be like you guys are having more endurance to build, to maybe do your day-to-day routine. Like maybe you didn't have a lot of flexibility, maybe you didn't have a lot of time. Like you guys are gonna be able to. I was gonna say maybe you guys are able to plan your next moves too. So maybe just like you get a chance to have a break, to rest, maybe somebody takes on your responsibilities. Like I was thinking, like a father figure or a mother figure. So maybe somebody takes on your responsibility, or this could be like a lawyer. Like maybe a lawyer picks up y'all case. Cause I kind of was getting like a litigation vibe here too, with this Hierophant and this Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands. I was thinking of litigation. Somebody may pick up a case for you, or somebody may pick up some type of issue that you've had and carry that responsibility for you. It's like people feel obligated to be there for you. So maybe at one time people were inconsistent with y'all. Maybe they were always maybe like pushing you to the side. There were other things that they could have focused on. They're gonna be tunnel vision on you. You know what I mean? So this could be maybe a past partner, past friend, maybe a coworker. But it seems like they're showing up for you guys when it matters. You know what I mean? So like they're avoiding, maybe they're helping you guys avoid ending, or avoid maybe like certain disaster, or avoid things that you have built falling apart, or keep you inspired. So also I get some negotiation going on. I kind of feel like some of y'all are building. I don't know if y'all are gonna be building a house, or if you guys are just gonna be building up something. Maybe it's a foundation, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a relationship that's building a foundation. Could be with a partner who you guys will have like a start stop relationship with, or it just seemed like it was stagnant, seemed like it wasn't going to get off the ground because the person wasn't really showing up on a regular, or they weren't really showing you their best traits, their best talents. They're going to start showing you like what they can really do. So maybe they're going to show you, let's say that you were dating a man or a woman, let's say it was a woman, she couldn't cook, or she wasn't cleaning, or she wasn't, I don't know, getting freaky. You know what I mean? Or it was a man who just wasn't like paying for the dates. He wasn't being a leader. He wasn't stepping up. He wasn't, you know what I mean? Like showing, I don't know, his hospitality. They'll be stepping up this time. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be a lot more focused on y'all. Maybe they were just busy. Maybe they had other shit going on. But I kind of get this person being a lot more tunnel vision on y'all and showing you true care and concern, helping you guys get over a grudge, helping you guys release maybe something that, I don't know, shame, embarrassment, or in some way. So it's kind of like a friend that helps you guys like work through deeper issues that some of y'all have been carrying for a while, or issues that you guys have been avoiding, like facing. So you guys won't have to be as strong anymore. That's what I get, like this vibe of like having to be maybe cold, detached, nonchalant with like situations that you care about or that you're passionate about. This person that's coming in is gonna like basically push you in a more gentle way. Like, nah, it's okay. They're reassuring. So you may have a partner coming in for y'all that's more reassuring. This may not be your usual type of like dynamic. Like maybe you're used to people being very cold, very dismissive, very aloof. You know what I mean? Maybe having a right or wrong way. Oh no, that's what a woman's supposed to do. Oh no, that's what a man's supposed to do. Oh, men don't have to be emotional. Women don't have to do this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So you guys are dealing with somebody who maybe doesn't see gender roles. I don't know if that's a blessing for y'all, but that may be somebody who doesn't see gender roles, or doesn't see a right and wrong way about like how to love their partner. So you may have a partner who's just being unconditionally loving and understanding of you, maybe through your trials and tribulations, maybe through the ups and downs. You know what I mean? Maybe through unexpected like changes. I don't know what the unexpected changes could be. Maybe some of y'all may have lost a job or whatever, and they carry the responsibility or the burden. It just seems like somebody's gonna be showing up for you, even where you're not able to like do it for yourself. You know what I mean? So they may even show you it. They may even show you how they did it. Cause the Queen of Swords is giving me like an advice, and with the Hierophant, this is like good advice. So somebody's gonna be giving you good advice, good, loving, nurturing advice. They're gonna listen to your plight or listen to an issue that you have going on, and then it's like they're gonna point you in the right direction, or help you down the right path. Like maybe you need to make a decision, and they're gonna be like the voice of reason to lead you down the right path. You know what I mean? So all right. Anyway, so I guess you guys are cutting off situations that are no longer like maybe useful for you guys, or situations that you've seen were falling apart anyway. You maybe just cutting them off, and cutting them off with love though, without having that resentment. You know, there may be an open talk like, hey, this isn't gonna work. I'm going in another direction. Maybe I'm moving, or I'm doing this. You know what I mean? I even got some of y'all putting in a 2 week notice at your job, or 2 week notice somewhere, letting them know like, hey, I'm about to do something else. I'm taking my life in another path or another direction. So it could be an Aries, could be a Virgo, could be a Capricorn, could be a Sag, could be a Taurus, could be an Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Cancer. hmm
All
Okay.
right. I'm a Libra rising up in her.
Yeah,
So
Libra moon.
you a Libra moon?
hmm
Oh wow.
Can't you
All
tell?
right. Kinda. You fair. You yeah. You know you fair. You very balanced. You try to
And
be, but I definitely feel like you got that. You got
super
that
flirty.
cap. You got that Capricorn in you though.
Yeah, for sure. You can't
Yeah.
you
So
can't
that.
so good.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just playing.
Okay, yeah. That,
I ain't gonna get on you. I ain't gonna get on you.
especially now on my channel, you're not.
No, cause your people gonna come after me. I
They
know how.
definitely will. Right on your gram.
I know. I know how everybody be. Cause my people like that too.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Like, don't talk to Shay like that.
don't be talking to Noonie like that.
Exactly. Exactly. As long as we all know.
You ain't new to this. You true. You new to this.
Yeah,
We been
facts.
here.
Yeah, right. Let them know,
I'm just
baby.
playing. Okay, so Libras. What I'm seeing here is that you guys are going to be stepping into this energy to be trusting yourselves more. Okay. I feel like you guys are stepping into that energy of trusting yourselves more and being more reliable around people. And I feel like sometimes when you guys are in that imbalanced energy, it's like, I'm a Libra rising. So I know it's like, one day people will be like, yeah, let's make plans and go out to eat, and then you like, shit, I already done dipped my toe underneath the blanket and got my fan going. I'm not going nowhere. So it's like you guys could be more reliable, showing up for people a little bit more. I feel like that's a blessing for you because it's you getting out the house. Okay, so it's you getting out the house and you are releasing it's like a, you know, it's like you're releasing your prude ways.
Inhibitions.
Yeah, it's taking initiative, like getting out, meeting new people, trying to flourish because I see here that you guys are getting ready to meet success. Okay, you guys are getting ready to meet success because you guys are out celebrating more. So I feel like you guys are going to be running into the right people as well. This could be within business, this could be within just socially, you could be connecting with people that can help you further along in a career field, help you further along in something that you do. And I'm also seeing here somebody that you didn't trust. I feel like they're going to prove to you that they are worth being trusted. Like you could have told this person, like, look, I don't really trust you because you've done X, Y, and Z. But it's like this person is going to show up and show you that you could be trusted. Maybe it's one day you're about to drop your phone and it's like they come out of nowhere in midair and they just like, no, and then they
Yeah,
catch
yeah.
your phone before it falls. Like they catch your phone before it fall. And I'm also seeing here, like you guys could have been in a stuck. You guys could have been stuck. But I feel like it's mainly you guys were stuck in self introspection because it's like a sense of you guys trying to learn yourself or see things differently about yourself. I feel like you guys are coming out of that differently. So with us being in spring solstice, I feel like you guys are coming more alive. I feel like you guys are coming more alive than what you were. Okay, because you guys could have been hanging, keeping yourself stuck. I feel like you guys are coming out of that because you're changing your perspective on how you look at things. I'm also seeing here you guys could be doing a lot more meditation. Okay, you guys could be doing a whole lot more meditation than what you were. It's like you're finding your balance. So if you're somebody that thought about, okay, yeah, in order to calm my anxiety down, I'm gonna have a drink or I'm gonna smoke this blunt. I feel like you guys are finding new ways of being able to calm your anxiety or deal with everyday life instead of just going towards intoxicating yourselves. I'm also seeing here that you guys have more happy days on the horizon. I feel like you guys are going to be receiving more clarity from your spirit guides and those around you. So, and I'm also seeing here that you guys are being saved for something better. Okay, so I feel like you guys are going to be letting go and releasing things letting go and releasing people, places, and things that have been holding you back. Whether this is a job, a friendship, a lover, whoever, it could be romantic or platonic or business wise. But yeah, and I'm also seeing a blessing also coming in is that you guys could be moving within the next 4 months. If you're seeing this, you could be moving
Mhm.
within the next 4 months. But you guys could be conflicted because you're like, I don't know if I want to move the state, move the continent, or whatever it is. But I do feel like whatever you're gonna do is gonna be a move that's happening, and you're gonna be making a decision. You're gonna either be making the decision within the next 4 months, or you're gonna be actually taking that move within the next 4 months. All right, I'm done. But there's nothing wrong with Capricorns. I just be
They already
talking
know
shit.
that. They just be talking shit. They just talking
Yeah, I
shit.
know. There's
They
nothing
already
wrong with
know.
Capricorns. I just be
At
having.
all.
I just be talking crap.
At all. At all. Yeah. All right, so we're about to go to Virgo.
Virgo.
Virgo. All right, Virgo. So Virgo, your next big blessing.
Shut up. I can't be
So it could be
excited.
confident, more confidence.
I'm
Maybe
sorry.
becoming a.
My daughter just got off work.
That's all good. Happens. She had to check in on you. You gotta make sure you still breathing.
She know I'm breathing. She heard the phone going in here. She heard me
She gotta
talking.
make sure. She gotta look at you. Gotta, like, you gotta check. Put your eyes on mom. Let me look. Let me look at
She
you.
talking
All
about
right.
some right.
Yeah, exactly. I get you. You all right, mini me? You know me, mini Shay? You all right? So all right. So this was happening. You guys are about to what did I just say earlier? I just skipped. Oh, attractive. Feeling more attractive. Feeling more confident because we got the lovers here. We got the lovers. So and then we got you guys may have options. I don't know. That's a good thing. Seven of Swords. So maybe some of your fears that you guys were projecting on yourselves or projecting in like maybe connections, maybe getting to know people. This could be like just trying to get to know people. Maybe you guys were having maybe like avoidant, like that avoidant behavior where you guys were staying away from intimacy, staying away from close partnerships, staying away from coming into union in general, like maybe not working with people, maybe not like trusting people in general. You guys are like healing that those trust issues that you were having in your partnerships. You guys are gonna have a bigger sense or a better sense of discernment, so you're going to be doing better at vetting people and even better at detaching from people who don't share the same relationship values or the same desires in the connection as you. You know, you guys be able to perceive the pattern because of seven swords. So you guys be able to perceive the pattern or be able to see people if they're trying to be sneaky. So you're having a new skill set, a better intuition, well, a better recognition of patterns or a better recognition of like deceitful behavior. Also, you guys are getting better at preparing, being prepared for like different scenarios or different situations. Like it's your forethought, so you're going to be able to be. I'm just going to say ready for whatever's coming. Basically, it's forethought. So how could I express that? Like if you were like Shay was talking about like with the tires, like if the tire tire sensor was going off, then you know to go check your tires. But like you guys would be knowing like, okay, if I don't handle this or get to this next, then I know something's gonna go wrong. So you guys are like becoming a lot more aware and learning a lot faster or becoming a lot more mentally astute. So like you're learning from either other people's mistakes or you're learning from previous experiences that you've seen in other environments or other situations and being able to use them to make bigger life decisions for you. This could even be like maybe in career, because we got two of wands here. You guys could be having a big decision in career coming. Maybe you guys are doing a new job, or you guys are trying a new I don't know venture, or just kind of like going out on a limb and just seeing what else is out there besides where you've been at. This could include romantic relationships too, because I get some of y'all wanting to detach or maybe like free yourselves from certain relationships that you guys have had that maybe you guys have built a bond with, but you guys may have seen like certain behaviors that you know you just can't trust. So you guys are like be feeling confident enough to like trust yourself to do what needs to be right for you, regardless of maybe the connection or regardless of like maybe what others someone else may say. Because we got Queen of Swords here with the King of Swords. So I do get like you guys are maybe standing up to somebody who was maybe kind of like, maybe dismissive towards you when it came to your feelings. You guys may be addressing them, or they may be finally like coming to you and then having a heart to heart talk with you and clearing their air. Because I kind of get that too with the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and the lovers in between upright. It gives me like somebody wants to have a heart to heart talk. Somebody who could maybe, somebody who could maybe have disdain for you, or somebody who could maybe resent you a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe you moved away from them. Maybe you started avoiding them. Maybe you stopped talking to them. Maybe you just start doing things your own way, and they weren't able to recognize that because maybe you've evolved or grown. You know what I mean? It's a level of like resentment for you like taking a different path or taking a different course of action than you normally do. You know what I mean? They're maybe used to you being maybe you all had a codependent relationship. I got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe you had a codependent relationship where maybe you guys didn't date other people because maybe you guys kept getting back together or they were just like still hanging around or something like that. There's gonna be a talk. Now you guys either cut this person off or you guys are gonna come to a conclusion about what to do next. You know what I mean? So you may be prepared for this. They may be already preparing what they're going to say to you and like how they're going to try to like convince you that they want to do this again. Cause I kind of get like a reconciliation. I don't see it, but I kind of feel like it. Some of y'all they just want to jump your bones though. They really just want to fuck on you. I really get that vibe. 'Cause I got the Knight of Wands in reverse and I got the Lovers. So I think that might really just be what it is. They can just feel resentment that maybe you're not doing that anymore. Maybe that was the pattern that you guys had at one time, or maybe that was like the leverage that they had over you at one time. But it doesn't seem like those old moves are working anymore. You've caught the pattern, or you've caught the trend of whatever they had going on. So they're not able to fool you or pull the wool over your eyes anymore. All right. So also you guys will be taking care of your body a lot more. I got the Queen of Pentacles here too. So I kind of feel like maybe you guys get active. Maybe just like going to the gym. Maybe you guys maybe start dieting, fasting, just walking the kids, walking the dog. I don't know, doing something. Maybe golf, something. You know what I mean? Because you guys are gonna be feeling a lot more vibrant and feel a lot more like attractive or magnetic to just people. So that might be also why you guys are able to avoid this person if it's a past person or if it's a person who's causing you issues or always disrupting you or dismissing your feelings or making you seem like what you needed or wanted from a connection or relationship or friendship wasn't right. You know what I mean? Then I guess they'll be coming back to try to talk it out, clear the air again. What it is that they need y'all. They really need y'all. They know that you guys could be self sufficient without them, so they really need y'all around. You know what I mean? So I guess maybe they're going to do something to appease you, satisfy you in some way. Some of y'all they think it's sex, and then others of you it's monetary gain because of the Queen of Pentacles. They may want to do something for you that's like useful, but there's an intention behind it. They're trying to get back good with y'all, or trying to get back comfortable with y'all. So look out for that. But I guess it's a blessing because maybe it's something that you need because of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so we got Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Sag, Aquarius.
That's crazy because I be pulling my cards before you. I be pulling my cards, and I
And you see
kind
the
of got
same?
this. Yes, I got the same thing
Shoot
in a
it. Let's hear
way.
it. You probably seen something that I missed.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I feel like you guys have somebody that definitely wants to return.
Hmm.
This could have been somebody that had a lot of ego, that was very arrogant. They thought very highly of themselves. And I feel like you kind of fed the monster with this person as well. Like you actually Virgos. I feel like you guys kind of gave this person a
That
reason to think that
self-esteem.
they were, huh?
They had that self-esteem.
Yeah, I feel like you gave this person a reason to be big headed. I feel like you guys could have over complimented this person, but I don't feel like they didn't compliment you back, but I do feel like you guys could have put this person too much on a high of a pedestal, but on a pedestal, right? But I feel like the blessing behind this double melanin is insane, but I like it. But I feel like you guys are drawing the line, like this person's going to come back around, but I feel like you're drawing the line with the situation. Like, okay, yeah, you had this inkling of you thought you wanted me to think so highly of you, but I feel like, again, I said you fed the monster in a way, but I do feel like you guys are mainly, giving this person a taste of their own medicine in a way, but in your own way. So I don't feel like you're being a bitch about it. You could be, but I feel like you guys are going to intellectually let this person know that you aren't as interested as you were before, right? I'm
Mhm.
also seeing here that you guys are going to be attracting new love as well. Okay. I feel like you guys should be expecting miracles and being open to accepting this newfound love or this newfound energy that's coming towards you. I feel like all you got to do is just really sit there and everything is going to just come to you at the drop of a hat. But of course, you're going to have to make moves and do certain things. But I feel like it's not going to be you having to put in the effort. It's like you're getting that king treatment, that empress and that emperor treatment, that empress treatment. You just sitting back and you have your people just serving you. You got somebody coming in towards you that's going to serve you. And I feel like it's going to make that person jealous. So it's like a sense of I was listening to that song earlier by the Stylistics. As a matter of fact, it's like every dog has its day or something like that. I don't remember what the song was called. I like old music, but
Me too.
it was it's something about a dog. It's like, yeah, you played me, you played in my face, you did me wrong. It's like you guys are having the opportunity to play somebody the way that they plays you, but I don't feel like you're gonna do it in that way. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, new love coming in. You guys have new love coming in, somebody that is emotionally available for you. Okay. And I feel like that's a blessing because it seems like you were the one that was pouring in the most emotion towards your partnerships. It was like you were coming out with and giving everything, and it's like now it's being reciprocated to you. And this person that's coming towards you is gonna be, damn. It's like you're gonna be like a, I want to say a pillow princess. If you guys don't know what that is, go look that up, male or female. It's like this is gonna be somebody that wants to please you, you not having to be the pleaser as much. And I have my phone in military time, so it's 10:20, which is 22:20, which is 222. So I feel like everything is happening for a reason. So this new person coming in around the same person, this past person is coming in. I feel like it's a lesson from the universe. Like, are you going to go back that way or are you going to go forward this way? You know, because if you go backwards, it's like you're going to be delaying a blessing. If you go forwards, it means you're learning the lesson. Everything is happening the way it's supposed to, right? Because I feel like this past person is going to be coming towards you in this arrogant energy, the King of Wands. So it's like they're coming in with this arrogant energy, feeling like they all that. They could be a business owner, they could be some sort of a boss, but it's given very much hoish. Okay, it's like they ain't ready for what it is that you're ready for. So it's like you're gonna have to be the person to set the boundaries, which I feel like you guys already did. But I feel like some of you guys kind of put on that front for a minute, and then it's like, okay, when that person hits me up, I'm gonna answer the phone, or I'm going, I feel like it's gonna be a little different for you this time. Like you may answer the phone after a second call, or you may call them back hours later, or you're just not going to do things on their time. And I feel like that's a blessing for you because now you have the upper hand in the situation.
We love the upper hand.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
I know Virgos. My favorite cousin is a Virgo. That motherfucker love an upper hand.
Yeah, when
Okay,
they got you, they wringing your neck.
she love an upper hand and uppercut, all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. All right, so Leo, what's about to happen? Some of y'all about to be able to save some money or accumulate some money. Could be from sharing influence with somebody or somebody influential, maybe coming into your life or it's coming back around to your life. It could be a Scorpio, could be a Virgo. So you're about to see the results of your work, of your hard work. All right. Also, maybe you guys don't have to work into the night anymore. So maybe you guys are getting more rest at night. Kind of feel like at night you guys stop working, or you guys don't like you're not overworking yourselves. You know what I mean? And so you guys are also going to start trusting your instincts a lot more, like what you feel like doing. So maybe you're only taking action when you feel like it. Six of Swords, Five of Swords. All right, so I guess you guys are going to be having a talk again, clear the air with somebody, or confront somebody about something they want to confront. So it could be a Gemini, it could be Aquarius. So I guess somebody's going to be trying to figure out like what's your problem with them. Somebody is definitely trying to come to a conclusion. So it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, Ace of Swords. So somebody's gonna be wanting to get clarity between you guys. Like maybe they feel like you guys are maybe standoffish towards them, or they feel like you guys maybe are I don't know, trying not to look at them or trying not to communicate with them, or they just haven't heard from you. So it could be somebody that maybe you haven't heard from, or somebody that feels that they haven't heard from you is probably going to break the air or break the silence because we got the Ace of Swords, High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, so I guess somebody wanting to break the air, break the silence, and get to the bottom of whatever issue it is between y'all. So this maybe somebody you guys had a superficial relationship with, or this was somebody who was because we got the High Priestess, so it's because it be somebody who was like maybe a mistress or a mister. I don't know. I always just thought guys were just guys, but like I don't know what they call a mister of a mister like a mistress of a
I
man.
think it is Mister.
It is a Mister. Okay, so cool. I thought it was that's what it was, but I was just what I
I
mean.
think it's a Mister. I do think it's a
Okay,
MISTER.
AER,
Mister.
right? Like yeah. So hey, Mister. All right. So there's gonna be a talk. You guys are gonna have some type of talk with somebody. They're gonna reveal a deeper part of themselves, or to reveal maybe what was hidden at one time, or reveal something, some type of deeper secret, or deeper. I don't know. There's basically you gonna be able to resolve whatever issues you were having with this person. All right, so maybe it was like I don't know. I get like a compromise too, but the compromise goes more in your favor because maybe they're trying to make it up to you, or maybe they're just trying to stay around. I got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Like this person may have felt inadequate around you, or may have felt like they didn't offer as much around you, or they may have felt small around you. Maybe because of your successes, or maybe because of like your achievements or something like that, or maybe they just felt like you were out of their league. Some of y'all, I get the vibe of them also feeling like you were just out of their league, maybe unattainable, hard to pin down, hard to read. They didn't really know if you were into them or if you even found them attractive. So this may have been like somebody who tried to like maybe speak ill about you or like kind of like shoot first and then ask questions later just to kind of like keep their ego intact or try to keep themselves like maybe from being I don't know revealed or revealing deeper feelings or deep having to reveal more about themselves and their actual feelings towards you. Because maybe somebody who didn't really see themselves being able to like maybe date you or be able to like be with you. So I get them like, wanting to reach out or talk, clear the air, say what's on their mind, say what they've been holding back for a while. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, they could just be maybe upset that you guys are no longer like wanting a relationship or no longer like engaging with them in the same way that you used to. Because the two cups in reverse, I get you guys not talking to them as much or just like keeping it kind of vague. You know what I mean? Like keeping this air of mystery around them. And if it's new people, these are people who want to offer to you. They're gonna be initiating with y'all. So maybe people who have been like around for a while, maybe ignored you, maybe didn't really like acknowledge you or just pretended not to see you, they're gonna start speaking to y'all, start greeting y'all. So they may become friends, they may become patrons. So this could be like if you do what we do, and or anything in a business. Say you on Instagram, YouTube, wherever, and you post your business, and people maybe been looking at your reels or been looking at your content for so long, and they never bought a service. This could be an opportunity for somebody to buy a service because the Page of Pentacles could be a little patronage. And this could be somebody who now opens you up to maybe the possibilities or opportunities to make more. Like they may even be, because sometimes file stores give you like a criticism. Like this may be somebody who gives you constructive criticism, possibly a higher authority or a higher somebody who's in a higher echelon, somebody who you would probably revere, somebody who you could probably learn from. They may be giving you like constructive criticism that could help you out. So maybe like some stuff that you've missed, or some like I don't know, some improvements you could make, or some like moves that you could help gain you more independence or more self sufficiency, where you don't have to rely on I don't know, let's say you don't have to rely on a crutch, or you don't have to rely on a friend, or you don't have to rely on a partner, or you don't have to rely on maybe a job or something like that. You're getting some type of insight or wisdom from somebody who's in higher esteem, who knows wisdom that other people don't know, or knows some information that you would like to know that could be very pertinent to you and very useful for you. So they're gonna be giving you that. Also, there could be a talk about maybe you're getting proposed to, maybe you're getting proposed to, or there's gonna be some type of engagement. It's an engagement. That's an engagement, or some type of engagement that you're having with somebody shortly. And it's maybe somebody I was gonna say a personal trainer or like a colleague or somebody like that, somebody who you would hold in high esteem. This is somebody who's actually idolized y'all or seen y'all in a higher level or seen y'all as like, maybe out of their league. So they're gonna be approaching you guys. But they'll probably be a little this is how you'll know, because they'll be a little bit nervous or a little bit timid around you. Like they'll talk in circles, you know what I mean, before they try to offer whatever this opportunity is that they're gonna offer to you. Because it's almost like they're filling you out and they may feel like that whatever they're gonna offer you may not be enough. So I guess this is your chance to start becoming aware of maybe your power or becoming aware of your influence over people who maybe at one time you just felt like maybe were better than you or more experienced than you or more clever than you or more attractive than you or whatever. You're getting an opportunity to become aware that you're in that same league or that same quality type of person. So it could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Cancer. Is that all the time? No, there was not.
No, it
Okay, good.
wasn't.
Okay.
All right, Leos. So I'm seeing here that somebody that was you could have chased this person in the past, and I feel like this is I feel like this person is gonna be the one that's chasing you. Okay, I feel like a toxic situation that God. I feel like there's some throat chakra issues here with this person and with you. Okay, so there could be a lack of communication, or somebody is not saying or speaking up and saying what it is that they need to say. All right, I feel like it's a blessing for you because I know how Leos are, and y'all like to see people suffer that fucks you over. So I feel like you guys had to go through your breakdown, and I feel like it's now you went through your breakdown of healing whatever this was with this person, and I feel like now they're going through their breakdown. Okay, I feel like this person is being highlighted and shown the confusion that they gave you, and being highlighted and shown the mistakes that they made within the connection with you. I'm also seeing that you guys are flourishing as well. Okay. I feel like this is somebody that is seeing you going through this glow up. All right. And it's like it's be making them more obsessed with you. The fact that you're unattainable now. Okay. I feel like this is somebody that is definitely confused on what to do, if they should even come forward, because it's like they playing this victim role. Like if they do come towards you, they playing this victim role, or like, man, what Offset say? He said, "I miss my grandma." Like, nigga, is you for real? Like,
I mean,
I
you
feel
know,
like I
grandma was an impactful figure in his life. You know
I
what I mean?
mean, yeah, but I mean, to escape cheating allegations, like
Yeah.
you trying to use granny as an excuse for why you can't, why you know, or I
Hmm.
don't know. Like, I feel like this person is gonna come through with some sort of pity party, like, yeah, it's like they coming through with some sort of pity party, and I feel like the more that you resist, or the more that you pull back from this person, the more infatuated that they become with you. And I feel like it's a blessing, because for you, because it's like this person is being a reflector of they bullshit. It's like they seeing themselves in the mirror when they look at you, because it's like, damn, like, I see why he doing that. I see why she doing that, because of the way that I treated them, or it's because of the way that I confused them in the past. And yeah, I was toxic, right? So I feel like this person is taking accountability to themselves. Okay, they taking accountability to themselves. But I do also see this person could be coming to your door crying, or they could be crying on your phone, saying, what they did. This person could be somebody that drinks, that could be coming toward. That's crazy. And I
That's why
see
I
that.
was thinking they got to be a drinker. I was like, who's
I
going
was,
back crying? They got to be drinking or
I
in
feel,
drugs.
yeah, I just heard sitting up in my room, thinking about you.
Who is
I
that?
must confess, I'm a
Oh, yeah,
mess boy. Brandy.
Brandy.
So this
Mm-hmm.
person is, because I got the four swords at the bottom of the deck, and the four swords in the traditional tarot deck is somebody laying on the bed. So I feel like this is somebody that's definitely sitting up in their room thinking about you. Um, they trying to figure out a way to come towards you, right? But I feel like the blessing for you is that, again, like I said, for Virgo, you have that upper hand. I feel like you already got somebody in your life that's a soulmate that is coming towards you, or either this is somebody that is entering your life, and this person's not going to have a chance to open that door with you again. I feel like, if they're going through some purification right now. It's like they're going through a sense of cleansing, which is why they are very emotional. Okay, which is why this person is very emotional. But I'm also seeing here, that your work, whatever it is that you do for work, is about to start getting a whole lot more traction. So if you are in some sort of a creative, arts, or if you're somebody that does like presentations, you could do the same thing that Noonie and I do. I feel like you're going to start getting a lot more, traction, with your content. Okay, I feel like you're gonna start getting a whole lot more attraction. You're gonna start getting, more bookings, more clientele if you own your own business. And I'm seeing it's gonna be coming in for you pretty quickly. And I feel like the reason why a lot of these blessings are happening for you, Leos, is because of the simple fact that you're no longer chasing somebody, or pursuing a relationship or a connection that is toxic. Because but to me, it looks like you guys are flourishing beyond. Oh, there you go. It's like you guys are flourishing beyond the toxicity. You had to go through the toxicity first and deal with this breakdown for you guys to flourish. So I feel like you guys are meeting the flourishing end of things, because it's like you took your rest, and you took your rest, and it's like you're restoring balance within yourself. I'm also seeing here there could be some travel plans as well being made. Um you guys could be traveling here within the next 4 months in your season. Actually, you guys could be trying to figure out a way to travel for your birthdays as well. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Leos.
Oh, here.
Right. I see me. I'm a music channeler. I channel music and I channel movies a lot. Y'all lucky I didn't do the voice that I do.
What
I
was
do
the
like
voice?
the
Let,
singing voice.
let me
I'm not
hear it real quick. Come on,
you
just give us a little sample. Just give us a little sizzle sample.
what song you want me to sing?
I don't know. Whatever one of you like, real quick. Real quick. We gonna let Cancer hear it. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Are you serious? Get the fuck out!
Yep.
It reminds me of a kid. Hey, no, I'll be doing stuff like that home over here at the house too. I'll be like, you know what I mean? My daughter would be so mad. But hey, man, sometimes you gotta make a little weird noise every once in a while.
And my auntie, she literally called me a ventriloquist on my
You
birthday.
definitely threw
Yeah,
that.
what the
Yeah,
hell is insane?
yeah, you definitely threw that. What the hell? Oh snap! What up, Lorraine Ryan? What you doing in here? Hey there, glamorous Lexi. All right. Oh, Steph, this is Spiritually Thrive. Shay, I tagged you in the title. That's probably
Oh,
why you was
okay.
like, who is this? Who is this? That's why I
Do
was like,
that
oh,
again. How you
I
do that? I
yeah,
need
exactly.
explain how.
She just done it because she had time. Some days you just do it. All right, let's get it. Cancer. Let me move this back. Cancer, your next big blessing coming your way. What is it? All right, Ace of Wands. I don't know. Some of y'all could be passion, could be sex, or it could just be inspiration. All right, you guys could be excited. I get sex though. I don't know if that's like, is that a blessing to some of y'all? Because maybe you haven't had it. Maybe it's what it is. But it's the
It's
devil.
a
It's something.
blessing to Lexi.
I was about to say, yeah, because you got Eight of Wands, so you're gonna be hearing messages from somebody who's been obsessing about you guys. This could be somebody who maybe may hurt y'all, possibly broke your heart, or somebody who you guys had a toxic pattern with. They're gonna try to make it up to y'all, or try to be overly generous. Overly generous. Somebody who maybe you're holding a grudge with. I got Three of Swords, Five of Cups, King of Cups in reverse. So it could be somebody who maybe wasn't emotionally like there for you guys at some point, or just wasn't really receptive to your feelings. All right, so they could be an apology, or they could be just trying to make good. Eight of Wands, and then a judgment. Yeah, they could be trying to take action on y'all shortly. So some of y'all, it's gonna be two different things here. Cause I'm getting like two different storylines. So I got somebody who's been watching you guys who felt like it was love at first sight. They're gonna be taking action on y'all. So this could be like maybe a new cycle when it comes to romance, or when it comes to like, I don't know, just meeting new people. Maybe if it's not necessarily like love, then it could just be somebody who maybe cares about y'all a little bit more. They may tempt you guys to do stuff that you normally wouldn't do. Like, let's say maybe you're not a drinker, maybe you're not a smoker, maybe you don't gamble, maybe you don't, I don't know, maybe you don't wear your shorts above your knees. This would be somebody who kind of makes you feel empowered to do things that maybe at one time you felt uncomfortable, or you felt were wrong, or just maybe, I don't know, just didn't do it for you. All right, but anyway, also you guys will be engaging in a lot more pleasure. These could be pleasurable experiences, which could be anything. It could just be family coming over, hanging out, and y'all watching Netflix all together, eating ice cream, tubs of ice cream or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like stuff that you want to do. You're about to be doing, but it's gonna come with a partner. And then, like I said, some of y'all is gonna be a lot more romantic options coming your way. You may be hearing from somebody who's in the industry. This could be I was gonna say a singer or a poet or a rapper or a, I don't know, somebody who's influential. This would be a life changing connection that's about to come your way. I want to say this is somebody who's in a industry, or somebody who's got like a lot of influence in their career, has a lot of resources, has a lot of pull. Like when this person comes into your life, this is somebody who makes other people want to give to you too. So, or after you've dealt with this person, everybody that comes along after that, they have to give to you in that same manner, or it just doesn't feel right. So I don't know why that would be a blessing to y'all, but maybe this is something that's meant to like inspire y'all to maybe like require more, or like look for more, or expect better for yourself. Maybe that's what it is. Could be expecting better from yourself, from yourself after this situation, because you're gonna be getting a lot of like flirty texts, a lot of flirty messages. Somebody who'll be like obsessed with you guys, maybe over your body, or just obsessed and always want you guys around. Like they may be clingy. Yeah, oh yeah, you guys are cancers. All right. So it may be something like somebody who's very clingy, very emotional. You know what I mean? You can express your feelings. Like it's passionate, but it's also like somebody who they're like they don't get frazzled when you go like, I don't know, when you express your feelings. Like they don't just like turn you away or whatever. They can deal with the intensity of like emotion. So, or this could just be you guys getting better at dealing with maybe like people's responses, emotional responses. Like maybe you guys expect people to be like, nurturing or understanding or gentler. You guys are maybe starting to recognize that maybe everybody doesn't respond that way. That's not how everybody processes grief, or processes sadness, or processes making mistakes. You guys may be becoming a lot more gentler on the people that you guys care about most. You know what I mean? It's like you guys become a lot more emotionally mature with the way that you react to things. You know what I mean? Your responses are a lot slower. You're not as maybe fiery or as passionate or aggressive as you normally would be. You know what I mean? So you guys could be slow in your role in that way, and maybe even processing frustration, sadness, guilt, mistake. You know what I mean? Just kind of like processing it and not feeling like you need to take action instantly because something's happened, maybe drastic or something emotional has like knocked you off your square. You guys will be able to deal with it and resolve it within yourself. But you could also just be getting a partner who's more supportive emotionally. You know what I mean? They allow you to vent. They allow you to be sad when when you complain about shit. They be there. Oh, it's okay, Schnookums. Yeah, yeah. Be sad. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like just somebody who's a comforter. You know what I mean? There's a comforter that's coming your way. All right. Also, I want to say you guys going to a concert, party, or some type of like celebration. You guys may meet somebody. I think that's where I'm going with that influence, not the influencer, with that person in the industry. Feel like it's somebody who's in the industry who's like very generous. They may be like a philanthropist or like somebody who likes to give people the chance to become empowered or to like to get into a better position in life. They be expecting romance from y'all, like for real, if you're a woman, or even if you're a man, just somebody who like has like a romantic side to them, or is like they may come and do stuff for you. Let's say they give you a raise at work, or they help you buy something. They have romantic tendencies towards y'all. You know what I mean? They just may go about it in a more subtle way when they express themselves to you. This is somebody who's big, so whatever they're going to be able to give to you is going to be something that's going to put you in a position of like power, where you're able to take authority or take lead in situations where maybe you couldn't take it before, or you're able to just do what you would like to do. So maybe they're giving you money or something like that. They're going to be generous, like overly generous in a way that they've never been generous with you before, or in a way that they're rarely generous. That might be it too. They may be rarely generous this way, but they're going to be generous with you this way just to try to make up with y'all or just to try to get closer to y'all. You know what I mean? They may try to heal your heart because they feel like you're sad or you're brokenhearted. So it could be a little, you know what I mean, a little sex or just a little bit of like a pep talk, hype you up. You know what I mean? Make you feel confident again, like you can carry on. So it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio. It could be a Libra, Capricorn. Could be a Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, or Sag. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Shay.
All right, cancers, crabbies, crabby patties. I'm
Hmm.
sorry.
That's what we call them, Krabby. We call them that.
Oh, okay. So your message is like surrounding love, okay? I feel like you guys went through a hard time with somebody else. Okay, you guys could have went through a hard time with somebody, and I feel like it definitely changed you, which is a blessing for you because it's like I feel like you guys went through a lot of breakdowns with this individual. It definitely is giving past person energy, okay? I feel like you guys weren't really looking for love, or you guys may not possibly be like out searching for it, but I feel like by you chasing the thrills, enjoying the moments in time, enjoying your moment is bringing that good time and that ecstasy in. The ecstasy is coming through. Okay, so the sex part, what Noonie was saying, and I see the smile. He trying not to do it right now, but I do see the smile on his face when we bring up the sex word.
Yeah, you know
Um,
what? That Marina. Thank you so much for that piece of candy too, Kim. Thank you.
I'm seeing here that you guys definitely had to make friends with your inner demons, and I feel like when I say that, it's a blessing because it's like you have to know dark and light. You know, you have to know darkness and light in order to be somebody to move on in a smoother path, in order to gain peace as well. Because I do see that being something here as well. You regaining your peace, okay, and things not being, and you expect the unexpected. You expect the unexpected with people, so it's like you're not gonna say, oh, they would never do that to me. No, I mean, I don't put shit past nobody. I definitely feel like you are somebody that could do that. Now, whether you're male or female, I definitely feel like you're giving off that divine energy, whether you're an emperor or an empress. And I feel like by you guys are standing in your power and you went through that transformation. I feel as if you went through those transformations, you went through those breakdowns, and I feel like it brought you to a space of self-love and also love from others, because when we love ourselves, that energy outpours us, and that retracts people to love us the way that we love ourselves, right? So I feel like people are starting to shed light on who you are and loving you the way that you love yourself. um I feel like you guys, it's a blessing. Another blessing for you is you guys are releasing what no longer serves you. Okay, and I feel like you are embracing the changes that happen. So all of the changes that are happening around you, whether this is people leaving your life and you feel that weight lifted off of your shoulders when you let go of these people, or whether it's new people coming in your life and that's brightening you up. You know, I believe Noonie said that. You know, uplifting you. You know, you embracing that, because I feel like you guys could have been on the fence about new people. Like, yeah, I don't want no new friends. I don't want to deal with new people. You know, you could have been approved in a way.
Mm-hmm.
You could have been approved in a way, but I definitely, yeah, you guys are accepting new love, and I also feel like you guys are making, you got, the wheel is turning in your favor. Okay, so whatever energy you're putting out there for yourself after you went through this transformation, I feel like is being brought back onto you. Okay. So I feel like there's definitely a new person, a new energy that's coming in that's emotionally available, because I feel like you guys being cancers, and you guys being cancers and a lot of the traumas that you experienced, you know, you guys could have grown up and people were telling you that you were too sensitive, or growing up hearing, oh, stop being a crybaby, or you're doing this too much. You know, it turned you into that crab. You know, you were in the water for a little bit, but then it's like now you're that crab, because it's like you've always been told that you were over dramatic, or and you could have been told this by family and as well as lovers, or you know, by you being clingy, as Noonie said earlier. But I feel like you guys are coming up with this balance on when to be the crab and when to be the lover, okay? Or when
Mm-hmm.
to show the love, or when to show the part of you that you have to be when you snap. But yes, I feel like you guys are going through a sense of knowing that you have the power to overcome your obstacles as well, because you have the universe on your side. You know, the universe is on your side to help you succeed. Whether you are experiencing a hard time or not, by seeing that, it's like they're always there conspiring with you and not against you. And I feel like you're seeing it that way because you guys went through that transformation. You guys went through that breakdown and experienced that transformation. And I feel like you guys are knowing self-worth and also pouring more energy into yourself than what you were to others, because I feel like you guys were very overgiving, not to just lovers but to people around you, and I feel like the energy wasn't reciprocated. So I feel like by you guys going through this energy of by you guys going through this energy of acceptance, I feel like you're accepting things for what they were in the past, and you're moving forward and guiding yourself in a new path and balance of knowing your emotions versus, you know, knowing how to express yourself and know your emotions. I hope that made sense, because I feel like I
Mm-hmm.
was kind of all over the place.
Yeah, you was there. You was doing it. Damn it. Why I do that?
And I'm also seeing here something about a childhood friend wanting to come back around as well. There could be a childhood friend that wants to come back around as well and repair something, but this is not a blessing. Okay, two things. My dog farted and ran. Okay, and that shit stank. That's why I made that face when Noonie was talking. So you could have a rude earth sign that comes in and tries to blow something up in your face, or try something and then they run, you know, run and hide their hands. This is a blessing because I'm telling you now before it happens, okay? Because my dog is a Taurus.
Mm.
All right. Her birthday is on the 24th.
Shitty ass Taurus.
Yes. And then it's not a blessing for this person to come back towards you, which is the friend, is because this person is coming back towards you because of the accolades that you hold. Like, because I don't even think I used
The,
the right word,
the
but
accomplishments and accolades. Yeah, that's about it.
yeah, because of the place that you hold in life, and the accomplishments
Accomplishments.
accomplishments that you've made in your life. Okay, so just be mindful of that. I hope that helps,
Okay.
cancers.
That was a good one. I know that. I know that helped him. I could tell that helped him. That was a double whammy. They couldn't, they couldn't get it what they needed to get out of that. There was no way you couldn't have. All right,
No,
so
for real.
what we got? Next big
Jimmy
blessing.
Jens.
Yep, little Geminian. Next big blessing coming your way. All right, so
I'm a
next big.
Jim Moon.
I got it. Where I got it in 12th house. Okay. Oh, there's expansion in your career. Are you guys about to move up? You guys about to progress or something like that? Yeah, I guess you guys about to travel shortly. You guys may be planning on a trip. Some of y'all may be going to like a large city, big city, or maybe going foreign, going somewhere out of the country or something like that. Five of Pentacles getting over material. Okay, so you guys are getting over maybe material like lack, a feeling of maybe like not having enough, a poverty mindset. Some of y'all also could be, I was thinking y'all could be kicking somebody out or kicking people out, getting rid of people maybe who like fooled you at one time or like put up an illusion of maybe being there for you but weren't really there for you. So some of y'all may be getting rid of, let's say, friends, followers, I don't know, people who just weren't really supportive or weren't really there for you but had been around the whole time during the building phase or there during the, like, let's say, the remodeling phase. Let's say it's your cleaning or some stuff like that. You guys are maybe now starting to make your mind up about the type of people that you want to keep, the company that you want to keep. Because I got the Queen of Swords in reverse, Four of Cups. So I get you guys keeping your distance from people who maybe at one time were like not accepting or not giving of you guys, or you just maybe made you feel uncomfortable, maybe made you guys feel kind of closed off. They could even possibly slow down your progress or slow down your results. So you guys will be cutting those people off or keeping your distance. But it's like you guys aren't getting fooled anymore. They're not able to pull the wool over your eyes anymore. You guys are getting a lot more perceptive, and it's because you're either your horizons are expanding, or it's because you're elevating now. Where now you guys will be looking at things from a bird eye view, where you can kind of look down on situations. And I almost want to say hindsight, but it's not that. It's like you're now able to like look down on situations, and you're getting to make the final call in situations where maybe people overlooked you, maybe they left you behind, maybe they ignored you, maybe they, I don't know, breadcrumb. It's not giving breadcrumb. It's giving like they shortchanged you. Well, it could be breadcrumbing if it's shortchanged. But I was thinking like they kind of like left you guys out there. You know what I mean? Maybe they tried to leave you behind or isolate you or make you feel like you didn't belong at some point. All right, you got these people who are now planning to try to either offer the opportunities that they held back from you before. They're either going to reach out and try to like, say, hey, maybe it could be a relationship, but I kind of get like business or finances, because a lot of y'all, this has to do with your material gain. Like they may be imagining that you guys are living a more luxurious life, or that you guys have maybe more going for yourselves than they do. So this could be somebody who at one time maybe was like, had an air of disdain towards you, or an air of like, I'm better than you in some way. You know what I mean? Now looking at you in like shame, guilt, or resentment for like you still being able to elevate or move past them. And you'll be able to see this person like observing you. You'll notice that they're watching you a lot more. Or maybe they'll even make their presence known. That might even be part of what it is. Because some of y'all, I get like somebody important is watching y'all from a fake page, or maybe you have multiple people. Because I think of the Seven Cups with the Queen of Cups as being maybe multiple haters observing y'all, watching y'all, keeping tabs on y'all. You know what I mean? Maybe even saying slight stuff like weird stuff. So maybe y'all getting like tougher skin too, where like with stuff that people say, let's say it's rude comments, let's say it's, I don't know, maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe they cuss at you, maybe they say stuff to you that's not true, or maybe they lie to you. It won't bother y'all anymore. You know what I mean? You guys are building up the confidence to like cut people off, or to distance yourselves from people that at one time maybe made you feel emotionally fulfilled, or maybe made you feel like you're part of like success, maybe made you feel included. Like that's what it was. Some of y'all, people wanted you to feel like you're not included, or like you're misunderstood, or like you're not as good as you thought you were, or doing as well as you thought you were. They wanted you to feel like you didn't add up. You know what I mean? Or you weren't maybe as valuable as everybody else, or something like that. They kind of wanted you to feel overlooked and less than. So you guys be taking your power, reclaiming your power back from that. You also be getting a lot more comfortable without people being around. So you won't need people like maybe entertaining you, stimulating you, talking to you. You may stop asking for advice too. So like maybe you had family, friends, mom, dad, uncles, somebody giving you unsolicited advice. You guys will stop taking that from people. You stop asking the people what their opinions are. What do they think about this? You guys will just be doing what you think it was working for you. So I see you guys moving up in career, or moving up in status, or moving up in like your ambitions. Like so maybe your what you strive for now is bigger than what it used to be. Let's say before you were just wanting to save $200. Now you're wanting to save 1,000, or maybe your biggest goal was just to get maybe one follower. Now you're like, let's get 100. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. Let me make one sale. Let me make 3 sales now. You know what I mean? So your horizons are expanding, and so are your investments. So some of those are about to pay out. That's why I say some of y'all may be buying material goods, or buying material stuff that you want, like luxuries that you've always wanted. You guys could be finally getting that. I don't know if you're just finally affording it, or if you're just finally pulling the trigger and actually spending the money to get it. That might be one thing or another there. And then some of y'all also Um, maybe going pull the trigger on either changing career or doing something different in your career. Maybe trying something that you always wanted to try with your career. So I got that. Could be an Aries, Taurus that you may be dealing with. Could be a Scorpio, Libra, Cancer, or a Sag that you guys are dealing with. And I got Aries, Leo, Sag. Got some good news coming too. Somebody's gonna be inviting you guys to a party or inviting you guys to events. So this could be like more social calls. You know, I mean, you guys may be meeting a friend who's like an entertainer or somebody who's like very entertaining. Get you outside. They take you on little trips. I say little trips, but they could be big trips. But they take you on trips. Seems like impromptu trips, trips that weren't planned. So there's somebody who's exciting that's coming into your life. So you guys will be doing more. That's why I say your horizons are expanding. You're going to see a lot more than what you've previously seen. So go ahead, Shay. It's on you.
Man, I'm tripping because I pulled the progress card as soon as you said progress.
Mm-hmm. We on alignment. We are
That's
synced up.
crazy. That'd be crazy. That still be wilding.
It do be right. It still catch me like that too. Like, damn.
I'll be
I'm
like,
on.
damn, what
You
the
feel me?
hell?
How I be like, I'm really on it. God damn.
Yeah. So, Gems, I definitely see you guys progressing after going through some sort of difficult time, difficult transformation. Breakdown and transformation has been coming out for the past few signs. So I definitely feel like you guys were experience had to go through some sort of breakdown in or because okay. So you guys have been manifesting something in your life, which is the blessing, right? You guys have been manifesting something particular in your life, whether this is money, whether this is love, whether this is, a move, whether this is all three, stability in all ways and shapes and forms, right? But I feel like you guys manifested it, put it out into the universe, and now spirit is is saying, okay, this is what you want. You have to go through this. We have to go through this breakdown. We got to break you down before we can bring this to you out into the surface, out into the 3D, because you've already put the energy into it in the 5D. Now we're trying to bring it down to the 3D for you, right? So I feel like spirit said, okay, we got to bring these tribulations onto them, so that we need to bring these trials on them so that they can rid themselves of dead skin. So it's like a snake, I'm not calling you guys snakes, but I'm saying, a snake has to shed its old skin. I feel like you guys had to shed your old ways. And that's a blessing, because now it's the things that you're manifesting are being able to come through. And that's creating a lot of progress for you. It's helping you get ahead in life. I feel like it's attracting you to things that you want. So you were in this period of wait, 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 wait. And it's like you had to go through this sense of grief, this sense of depression in order to overcome certain aspects of your life that you were prioritizing over your career goals or over the goals that you had. Maybe you were hanging around with your friend that likes to trick on the weekends, you know what I'm saying? And you needed to get yourself away from that energy, male or female, because they both trick, okay? So you had to get away from being around your trick freak friends. Wow. Wow. I don't know where that came from. So, in order to manifest or have a stable connection or relationship with somebody, because you have to be around people, or if you're wanting to get married, you're starting to surround yourself around friends that are married, so you know what to do. It's like you want to bring things into existence, and the only way that you're going to be able to bring things into existence is by aligning yourself with like-minded people or like-minded environments that'll help you bring it in quicker. And it's also training you so that you can change your perspective, clear your headspace to come through it with a different mind frame or a different thought process, a different thought process than what you had prior. So I do see that, it's progress. So yesterday's plan is today's progress, because it's like you guys aren't sitting in this energy of just awaiting. I mean, I feel like you guys waited for a while now, but I feel like you guys are taking on the challenge and actually moving forward with what it is that you're trying to manifest, because you've already went through the hard part. Yeah, temperance. We got temperance here. So it's the temperance here is you it's a divine timing card, right? But I do feel like it's also a balance card. I feel like you guys are seeing the sunshine and rainbows that you guys have been wanting to see. I feel like your days are getting ready to be better, which is a blessing, because you could have had a lot of these days You know, you could have had a lot of these grievance days, you know, where it was dark and gray, and now your days are changing. You know, your days are changing. And the Nine of Wands is you protecting that. You protecting those changes that you made. Like, nobody can come in and try to tell you about your past, because your past is your past. This is your future. So I feel like you guys are standing up for that too. I also feel like the wool can't be pulled over your eyes any longer, because I definitely feel like you guys were allowing people, places, or things to change your perspective, or to corrupt your thought process on what you thought was right. That's just like, you know, politics. You know what I'm saying? Somebody telling you this is right, but you believe in this, you know? So it's like you need you standing up for yourself and trusting what you believe to be right. And I'm also seeing some emotional fulfillment coming in, and I do see some apologies coming in from a family member. If you have a deceased parent, a deceased grandparent, or somebody that you really cared about that's deceased, you may not have been able to do much for them, or you may not have received what it was that you needed for them, or vice versa. You know, you could be feeling bad for not you could be feeling bad for not doing certain things for this person before they passed on. This what I'm being told is that this is somebody that's definitely protecting you while they're on the other side, and they want you to get out of your head and stop blaming yourself for things that you can't blame yourself for. You know, you can't hope what happened. All you can do is change for the future. So they want you to know that it's on you.
Okay. Thank you so much there, Shay.
No problem.
All right, we's on Taurus. All right, so Taurus. I got Six of Wands, Devil, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Well, in the Two of Cups. So you guys are attracting somebody who's very popular in the public eye. All right, this could possibly be a celebrity for some of y'all. This may also be somebody who brings you a new stream of income. It may be an easy ass like income too. So maybe they're bringing like an idea or an opportunity to make a lot of money with like very little effort. Maybe because of the person you're dealing with. This may be somebody who's in the industry or a celebrity or a star or somebody who's just very influential. They have a lot of popularity. A lot of people like follow this person, or a lot of people adhere to this person's maybe rules. So whatever this person wants to do, people are trying to like imitate it or trying to replicate it, duplicate it, whatever. They have a lot of influence. You could be getting recognition. Y'all may be doing something together. Maybe it could be a joint venture. It could be maybe a party or a promotion. Maybe they're promoting you guys like as like a flyer type of thing. Maybe you guys will be on a flyer, or you're passing around a flyer, or some shit like that. I get a new stream of income being brought to you guys too, and you guys could also end up in a popular group or with like a popular, yeah, like a popular group of people or something like that. You're getting recognition, like a squad goal. People want you to be part of their team. All right, so you may have a lot more people maybe obsessing about you guys, like trying to gain your validation, trying to gain your approval, tempting you, maybe giving you guys money, or just trying to like engage you guys in experiences that they feel like would like lower your comfort, or lower your boundaries, or lower your inhibitions. So maybe you guys are going out like maybe drinking, partying, maybe going to a parade. I don't know how that's a blessing, but I guess you're going to make money from these opportunities that you're being presented, because it seems like the person that you're interacting or the people that you're interacting with are people who feel the same way about the relationship. If it's a, because we got Three of Cups here, it could be a reconciliation with a past partner, and if that's the case, they want to talk things out and come to some type of like peaceful terms between the both of y'all. I get a lot of negotiations, deals, so some of y'all also could be buying luxuries with this Devil and this Ace of Pentacles. I get some of y'all buying luxuries or buying some things that are more creature comforts, is what I would call them, but buying some things that maybe you've always, again, that you've always wanted, that maybe you want, that you, maybe it was expensive, maybe it was, I don't know, maybe it was toxic at one time, or it was something you felt like you don't need, or something like that. You're going to have maybe the finances to be able to do that. Or this partner that's coming in is one of those types of people who likes to splurge and likes to get you the stuff that you want. They may buy expensive stuff. They may send you a lot of money. They may take you to like the popular events, or take you to like the exciting adventures, or exciting, like, I don't know, entertainment areas. This is somebody who likes to get out or wants to just get out. So maybe you guys are also going on a cruise. I get you just having a lot more people around you that you can trust, a lot more people that you could be vulnerable with, a lot more people that you can express maybe like remorse, sadness, you know what I mean? And these will be people who idolize you. So that's gonna be the best part about it. Like the connections you're drawing in, they're obsessive, they're possessive, they're protective, and they idolize you. So they see you in a higher light. You can't do no wrong with these people. And if it's a new job no matter what you, I'm not gonna say no matter what you do, because maybe there is some shit you can't do, but for the most part, whatever you do, they go along with it. You know what I mean? They be like, nah, Taurus said that, we with it, we with it. You know what I mean? So some of y'all are encountering somebody who's gonna present you with an opportunity. It could be a gig, it could be a money, it could be anything. It's just a brand new beginning, but it's gonna be one that makes you feel empowered and it's gonna make you feel a lot more important. You know what I mean? So like your status is increasing. And the people that notice you are more popular and influential people. So maybe that's who's following you. Maybe these are the people that are going to be following you, or these are going to be the people that may become customers, or these may be the people who put you on to like customers or put you on to business. Like you're going to be rubbing shoulders with these people. So maybe it's like in a club or I don't know. It's like you're going to be rubbing shoulders with them. Maybe it's like a public event or some shit like that, or because you could be recognized out, like getting maybe shouted out or being recognized by like a popular group of people who want you around. You know what I mean? They see you in this higher light. And some of y'all, they want you guys romantically, and then others of you, they just want to be friends and they want you to come out to social events with them, girls' night, guys' night, maybe a girls' trip. Like you're getting a moment to just kind of like rest and maybe like take in some of your successes or take in some of your wins, like smell the flowers. So it could be a vacation or a cruise that some of y'all are going on. You guys may meet a partner there, or it's like a trip. You guys are getting a chance to like just really like let your hair down, not have to really push too much or like be stuck in situations you don't want. So let's say you had a toxic work environment, you guys were maybe like moving out of that into an easier going job, one where maybe like you get to lay back most of the time, or you kind of make your schedule. You know what I mean? You'll feel a lot more empowered because like I can kind of come and go as I want. It's a really chill, a really tranquil environment that you're going to. So maybe it's like a beautiful views and stuff like that. You start seeing like, let's say for instance you went to like, maybe Arizona, or you went to I don't know, somewhere where it's nice, somewhere it's pretty. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the scenery is very beautiful. Because like you guys may have a sudden understanding, a more peaceful understanding of life, or a more peaceful resonance to you, where it's like nothing really seems to bother y'all as much. You know what I mean? What used to like drag you down, or what used to be something that you obsessed about, like maybe money, maybe you were super materialistic. You guys may have more of like a spiritual, where it seems like you're having more spiritual pursuits, or like feeling more spiritually connected to the environment opposed to like worrying about material success, status. Even though it's going up, you may stop caring about that. Like it may not be about that to you anymore. It may have more of like a spiritual undertone to everything that you go after. You know what I mean? And like I said, you'll be getting a lot more validation, or a lot more appreciation, or a lot more acknowledgement from people who you respect, or people who other people like larger people respect. Let's say, for instance, who I don't know, who Lady Gaga would respect. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's one of their bosses or one of her, I don't know, somebody who's like a friend of hers or mentors of hers. You may be becoming friends with them or interacting with them. It's somebody who's meant to empower you guys and give you guys the recognition that you guys were deserving. So could be a Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer. Yeah.
Two. Okay. Dang, you know, I thought we were gonna be on here longer.
You thought so? Nah, usually it'd be like an hour and a half when I do it. So like even with you doing it, it probably only be like 2 hours, maybe two and a
It
half.
is. It's about 2 hours, so we should be done with like the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
Taurus is. I feel like the blessings coming your way is somebody facing the consequences of their actions when it comes to you. I feel like they're in debt with the universe, and the universe is coming back to collect. Okay, with this
Mm.
karma card right here. Okay, um, this person could see you as being somebody very powerful with the hex card being here. I don't feel like you guys personally hex this person, but I feel like this person is rethinking their actions when it comes towards you. Okay, I feel like this is somebody that is experiencing a breaking point in their life, and they're feeling overwhelmed. And I feel like this person is somebody that kept you waiting. So it's like you're no longer waiting on this situation anymore. I feel like you found deep love within yourself, and I feel like you guys have a soulmate energy coming towards you. All right. You have somebody that is a soulmate coming towards you, or this could be somebody that you're currently seeing, right? I'm also seeing here that you guys are definitely in this charmed energy. You're attracting what it is that you want, okay? And I feel like you can expect the miracles to happen around you, because I feel like you guys chose yourself in times where you wouldn't have chosen yourself in situations. I'm also seeing here that Yeah, it's like somebody was trying to save you for later, like my Easter dinner. Like, you can only eat Easter, you can only eat Thanksgiving food up to 3 days after. You can't eat it no more past that 3 days, because once you do that, that's when you start getting the BGs and stuff, the bubble guts. So I feel like somebody had you rotting in the refrigerator, in the back of the refrigerator for quite some time here, and it's like you're not going to be that container that has that fuzzy mold in it. You're not going to be that. I feel as if you guys are entering this creative state, and you're stepping out on faith and you're walking into your purpose. I feel like you guys are learning to be more guided by what you love most in life. Whether this is a creative project that you're doing, whatever it is that you do for work, or whatever it is that you could be doing for the community as well. I feel like you are looking at things that once brought you down as a lesson. Okay, so it's like when you look closer at I feel like when you look closer, you see everything. You're seeing things as a teacher. Like that past relationship I was talking about. The breakdowns, the sad days, the hard times that you had to go through trying to get over a situation. You're looking at it as a teacher, because it's like this taught you this self love. This taught you this self respect for yourself that you needed. It taught you also what not to do. So I feel like you're taking it in as a lesson versus it being something that was just completely bad, because we have to take the good with the bad. We have to learn beyond those things. And I'm also seeing here you're doing a lot of attracting, so it could be the manifesting that you're doing. I feel like if you guys are still holding on to certain things, whether this is family trauma, love trauma, or anything that you're holding on to that's a burden. When we have new moons, you should definitely do a burn and release. So write down those things that you want to release and burn it. It's 11:11 now Eastern time. So I feel like that's going to bring you more spiritual alignment. The Three of Cups. So I do feel like there is going to be some sort of a celebration that's coming in towards you. I feel like this could have something to do with well, definitely a blessing. This creative project could be something that you receive. You could be getting in charge. You could be somebody that's being put in charge of something. You're being somebody that's trusted within your community, within your work environments. People are trusting you to do things. It's like, okay, X, Y, and Z, Taurus, they've shown so much work ethic. We need to give them the opportunity to do this, and this could be something that brings in a lot of financial, emotional fulfillment, and it's also going to make you feel cocky as hell, because it's like, damn, like now I'm on top of the world. I just heard Brandy sitting on top of the world, top of the world, top of the world. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like that's going to be a celebration. I'm also seeing here that you could be going out with friends, having tea, or even having margaritas or something like that. There could be somebody that's going to come towards you to try to argue, but it's going to be them arguing with themselves. Okay, so I feel like a lot of things that were bothering you aren't going to be things that can stick. I feel like you guys are going to be taking the high road. You're not reacting the way that you used to, which is a blessing, because I feel like it could have ended so much worse than what it is, and than how you are approaching situations now. um and I'm seeing you walking away from things that no longer serve you. It's like you've built up everything mentally. You've taken mental note of a lot of things that have triggered you or that have hurt you in the past. And it's like you're walking away, you're releasing it. Probably why I told you to do that burn and release, because I feel like that's going to close that cycle out that you guys have been holding on to for some time. And I feel like you guys are also releasing some pain and some burdens that have been holding you down for a while too. I'm also seeing here you guys could be planning a trip. This could be for your birthday, or you could be making birthday plans for yourselves that are going to be successful. Okay. But yeah, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. Let us stay high. Hey, you remember that song? We
Who
having a
that about?
celebration. Let us stay high. Yeah. It's with the game, Chris Brown. I just heard that song.
Hmm. I don't know. It sounds familiar though.
We having a
Came and took
celebration.
around, did a
I'm gonna
song
send you the
together.
song. I'm gonna send you the
Yeah,
song.
yeah, please do.
Noonie, I be having to send you
Yeah,
everything,
yeah, because
man.
I don't be know about them songs. You know what I mean? I think I just be listening to old school. If it ain't Dolphin them,
You
Friday
did
Pat.
whole vibe. See, whole vibe played that song today. That's confirmation for you.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, let me see. Who said that they did that?
Whole vibe. Yep, with Wiz Khalifa. Yep.
I don't know that
Nigga
song.
blowing on that yayo.
I got Leah send it to me so I can know it.
I'm sending it to you.
All right, so woo, we are at the end. Great. So Aries, your next big blessing. For some of y'all, it could be maybe feeling a lot more comfortable in your body. But I get some new friends coming. You guys are gonna have a new renewal or new faith and friendships, camaraderie, close groups. You know what I mean? You guys may like not feel uncomfortable anymore. Maybe approaching people, maybe like inviting people or like taking invites. Because it seems like you're gonna be getting a lot more invites. Invites. I said invites. What the fuck is that invite? Anyway, invites. You're gonna be getting a lot more invites. People are gonna be offering you guys to go out. This could just be dating too, the three of cups, but I kind of feel like it's just invites of friends. People like treating you guys like the star of the show when you guys go out, where they're wanting you to like, express more of your quirks, express more of your personality. Down this during this time, your personality will shine. That's gonna be a big blessing for y'all because it's gonna change the way that people view you. Like people are gonna want to get to know you on a deeper level, on a more intimate level. They're gonna want you around all the time. They're gonna want to interact with you a lot more. You could also have somebody who's afraid to cross a boundary with you or afraid to approach you soon, preparing to speak to you guys. Somebody who feels like it's love at first sight. They're nervous around you. Could be a Libra, could be an Aries, Sag, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces. It's somebody who feels maybe I must say feels judged by you guys or feels like maybe they were like giving off red flags or they were feeling like they were that you let them go. So it's somebody who feels like maybe you guys no longer care for them. They're gonna try to reunite with you guys. Some of y'all because they got a glimpse of you guys. Like maybe they seen y'all and maybe that you got your new body or maybe you lost weight or maybe you just had your shirt off or something or maybe I don't know, maybe it's the way that you're dressed because they're viewing you in a different light. So maybe you guys were like afraid to move on. Maybe you guys were afraid of missing out, or somebody else who's afraid of missing out is about to try to come back and renew the connection between y'all. You know what I mean? They're really starting to like your quirks. They're starting to like those little parts about yourself that maybe you were uncomfortable with at one time. They're liking your authenticity. They like the real version of you when you're just like maybe raw and gritty. So this is somebody who really likes who you are, and it's gonna be more friends. So it's gonna be like more followers or this could just be like maybe more parties, more celebrations you're being invited to. You gotta have more of a social life or more of a more of a social life, more friends, more entertainment, more going out, more people just like maybe messaging you, calling you, like but people who care about your well being. Because people are looking at you in a new light. They're looking at you as like giving them hope. Maybe you inspire them. Maybe they want to take action on stuff before something about you and the way that you like portray yourself and the way that you show up at social events is making them feel like, okay, I could do that too. If Aries could do it, I could do it too. So you may be inspiring people to maybe follow your lead, to like, maybe cross certain boundaries that they were afraid to, or to like get over their fear of maybe making mistakes or their fear of rejection or their fear of failure. Somebody's about to just go for it with you guys and maybe invite you guys to do something together, maybe hang out, maybe it's a date, maybe it's something like that. They want to sacrifice for y'all. So maybe they want to sacrifice more of their time, or maybe they want to sacrifice their space. You know what I mean? As somebody who maybe wants to like, they want you to view them in another light too. So I guess the blessing is this maybe somebody who you guys like admired or somebody who you guys wanted this approval from, and they're gonna want your approval. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, oh, I really want Aries to feel this way about me. So they may be acting out in ways where they're trying to gain your attention, trying to gain your validation, and you may start to recognize it. Like, oh, somebody's putting on a show for me. This could increase your quality. I mean, your value, your feeling of like self worth. So that might also be it, because y'all getting over being standoffish and dismissive or distant with people because you're meant to build deeper trust or deeper levels of intimacy, have more friends, have more, people who you can just rely on, people you can trust, people you can share secrets or share parts of yourself that you normally would like refrain or keep to yourself. You know what I mean? So they're gonna help you get over grudges or let go of like a past version of how you've seen yourself in the world or how you interacted with the world at large. You're gonna be coming off a lot more friendly, a lot more cordial with people, a lot more likable even if you're already likable now, like it's gonna be you may be liked by a lot more people, maybe by a mass of people. 'Cause I think of the star as being 11th house, and with the Three of Cups, it may be like a large friend group or just a mass group of people just starting to like you. Like more people may just start, finding you enjoyable or pleasant to look at. Because I kind of feel like it has to do with your body, like y'all feeling comfortable in your body or feeling more attractive and feeling more confident in like your body. You know what I mean? Maybe even if you're overweight, maybe if you have a little bit of weight, or maybe you're really skinny, or maybe you're really tall and slim, maybe you're really short and fat, or whatever the case may be. It don't really matter. Like seems like you guys are getting comfortable with yourselves and having more of an authentic sense of self. You know what I mean? And people are recognizing that, and they're gonna want you around. So you may be getting invited, offered, like reached a lot more people. Maybe just talking to you, if anything. Maybe they're just socializing with you. Like maybe before they walk by, now they just have something to say. Now, like, hey, you're gonna feel included a lot more. That's what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna feel included a lot more. So people may make room for you where maybe at one time you weren't hearing about these parties or these get-togethers. They're gonna make room for y'all. All right. So it could be a also you guys could be distancing yourself from somebody who maybe was stressing you guys or causing anxiety, worrying you. You know what I mean? You guys maybe finally cutting them off, finally like ending it. Could be a Sag, could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius. Hit them, Shay.
Okay, so Aries, I was looking at my phone because I kept on hearing that song "All Me" by Drake. Came through,
Mhm.
that saw me,
That's my
came
joint.
through, that saw me, huh?
Oh, that's my joint. All me
Oh, you
for it.
remember that song? I
Yeah,
was
that was
playing.
almost. That's my shit. That was
I'm
my
just
shit.
playing. All me for real. So I feel
Hmm.
like you guys, for me to have channeled that song prior to y'all read, I really feel like you guys are doing shit by yourselves and y'all really taking control of your life. And you're doing it by yourself. You can't, nobody else is going to get credit for what it is that you're doing but you. It was all you, for real. So maybe some of you guys need to go and listen to that song by Drake. It got Big Sean in it, and listen to that song. It may have some messages in there for you. And I keep on hearing Big Sean's part, shut the fuck up. Yeah. So I feel like you guys definitely got some hater energy surrounding y'all, and I feel like whatever the hater energy that is surrounding you guys, I feel like you're just like, okay, fuck, shut the fuck up with that noise. Like, I ain't hearing you because I'm in my element. I'm rising above this shit. I am in my energy. I'm rising above this. Y'all motherfuckers depleted me. It's like you guys are nourishing yourselves. You guys are growing. I feel like you've found self growth, you're self focused, and you're finding your soul. And I feel like with all of that, it's like nobody can't tell you shit about you because you've been down the wire. And oh my God, for me to say been down the wire, I literally just heard Kanye West through the wire. So you guys are really on this come up, okay? You guys are really on this come up. You guys are the beginning of the year, the actual new year. Aries is the beginning. So I feel like your fuel has been fired as soon as you guys entered y'all season, y'all Aries season. We're in Taurus season now, but I feel like your fuel was fired as soon as we stepped into Aries season. And now that we're out of Aries season, I feel like you guys are stepping more into your power because you're embodying who you truly are. And I'm also seeing here that you guys are taking certain things that happened in the past, like I said for Taurus, as lessons. You're looking at, and that's a blessing because it's like you're no longer blaming yourself or blaming others for why did this happen to me, why me, this why me energy. Now you're knowing why did this have to happen to me. Well, because there were a lot of things that you were holding on to. You weren't nourishing yourself. So now that you are nourishing yourself, you're coming out of this sense of completion. You're coming out of this sense no, deplete, yeah, did I say completion or depletion, which, whatever, depletion. um you're coming out of that sense of depletion. You're no longer draining yourselves with you're no longer draining yourselves. And I feel like a lot of you guys are overcoming your traumas of being abandoned, being dismissed as a child, having irrational fears, like well, I don't really feel like that's irrational, but you could be having fears like your parents aren't going to come back, or you had fears that your parents were going to come back, or you just have these irrational fears about things surrounding your life that has a 5% chance of actually happening. But it's like you guys have these fears because of the trauma that you've experienced in the past, and it's like you guys are coming out of that energy because you're just taking things as they are. I don't know how this is a blessing, but you definitely have somebody spying on you. Okay, you have somebody keeping tabs on you. Maybe you want this person to watch you. Maybe you're posting things on purpose for this person to see what it is that you're doing. Um, Again, Aries, I feel like things may feel like they're falling apart, but they're actually coming together. So if you find yourself in a bind, don't call Nate. I'm just
Call
like,
Nate. Nate ain't got lucky in a while. He might need something.
he might need some.
He
He
might
ain't
need a
got lucky.
blessing. Nate might be the cancer I was talking about.
Oh, you know what? You ain't lying. He might be.
He might be.
He might be. Don't call Nate. I don't feel like you're gonna have to call Nate because it's all you. Like I
Oh,
channeled in the beginning. Stay true, that's all me. All me for real. Like you stayed true to your body parts, okay? You didn't have to have no old wrinkly woman or man on top of you to
real.
meet your goals. That's a blessing, okay?
Real talk.
I'm
It
all,
is. Real.
it is. What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money and his daddy's gone. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys are single parents out there, and I feel like you're making money and doing things the way that you need to. I feel like there's a blessing coming in. Whether this is you actually, walking the plank. I don't know why I heard it that way, but that's pimp talk. Um, some of you guys need to go get new glasses, okay? Because I don't know what's going on with my eye. I don't know how that's a blessing, but I definitely just my vision just got blurry. I wear glasses, but I feel like some of you guys need to some of y'all got these rose colored glasses on that y'all need to take off. That might be what it is why my vision got blurry. So I feel like you guys are taking the rose colored glasses off because you've been blinded by shit for so long, and it's like it's finally coming off. I do see celebrations here as well. I feel like that indecisive energy that you've been in for a while, you're coming out of that. You're going to be making decisions that's going to best fit you and your needs, okay? And not anybody else's. I'm also seeing here that you guys are stepping into this master manifesting energy. So I feel like you're able to you're going to be put in this position to be able to receive what it is that you want, with this lady with this hat, this magician card. I love this card. But I feel like some of you guys could be traveling to New Orleans, or you could be in New Orleans or something. Something about New Orleans. I feel like if you are traveling to New Orleans, or if you live there, there's gonna be something weird that happens, which happens in New Orleans. There's gonna be something weird that happens that opens up the door, opens up a blessing of a door for you. It's like you're gonna go into a place one way and you're coming out a whole different way. It's like some sort of an epiphany that you're gonna get. Okay. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Aries.
Okay. Woo. That was 2 hours right there. We worked for that money. Thank
Whoop,
y'all so
whoop.
much, y'all. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all follow Shay at I Am Spiritually Thrive. I tagged her. All you gotta do is just go to the post and just tap it, and you guys can subscribe to her. Also, follow her on IG, same name. I'm Spiritually Thrive
With the
on
check
IG.
mark.
Yeah, with the check mark. Yeah, he's got the check mark. Yep, yep. So make sure y'all know to follow her on there too. She posts daily, so you'll never run out of content there. Um, as always, Shay, thanks too. Thanks for being
No,
here.
thank you so
I had
much.
a
I
ball.
appreciate it. I really do. I had a nice time on this live, and I'm glad I was able to be myself.
Yeah, of course, always. That's here. That's what we do here. We just do what we
Period.
want to do. So
I'm
we
gonna go
probably do this
watch your
again.
live from earlier now.
Okay, ha! Yeah, thank you always.
You
But look,
welcome.
we probably do this again, Shay. Sometime we'll probably
Heck
do something
yeah.
maybe like
Heck
a little
yeah.
18 plus from or something, male version, male
Oh,
woman version,
oh my
some a
God!
little
You want to do
something.
that?
Yeah,
I'm
they'll
go.
like
I'm
that.
cool with it. I'm cool with
You
it.
fuck with it?
It is gonna be me laughing. We gonna be laughing like the
That's
motherfucker up
cool.
here, but I'm cool with it.
I'm alright with that too. All right, so yeah, and maybe this Friday, maybe Saturday or something, or if
Oh
not this
yeah,
week, it'd be one of these weeks too. So.
yeah. That sounds good. I like that.
Okay, cool.
All
All right,
right,
y'all. So
y'all.
thank y'all all for the support. Thanks for being here tonight, y'all. Thanks for the piece of candy. I appreciate y'all a lot. I'll probably be back here again tomorrow. I mean, it's a leg day, so I may show up either right after it or show up later in the evening. I don't know, one or two. But I'll be here again tomorrow. So I'm gone. Y'all enjoy y'all night. Thank y'all for being here. I'm gone.